record, the sun comes out. That is a gorgeous omen. I'm Camden.
I'm Daniel.
And we are CD Small Talk. What's your favourite episode of our Hot Ones? You got a favourite?
The Gordon Ramsay one where he brings in like a whole bag filled with like lemon juice and like I don't know if it was lemon juice.
I've never seen it. I know it's the most viewed one though, but I've only seen a few select
iconic moments. Well, you haven't seen a single episode?
No, I've seen a few select episodes.
Okay.
I've not seen some of the bigger ones.
You got the Shaq one where he eats a wing. And
yeah, I've seen the Shaq one. I've seen
Rod.
the Vince Staples one. Shout out Sean Evans. Welcome on the podcast anytime, Sean Evans. Yeah.
Tried the Reaper at Dave's Hot Chicken. That was I still think about it, and it was last year. It still has
man.
No, it's genuinely the hottest thing. It doesn't hit you immediately, but then once it sinks in, ice doesn't help. I mean, not that it would, but I didn't have ice cream or anything milk related, so...
You have your ghost peppers still, right?
I do.
Yeah,
They're just chilling. They expire in 2027.
Daniel planned to bring ghost peppers to the show, where we could do a little challenge. One of our games episodes, maybe. Something.
So ideally, not be on an empty stomach.
Something
like that.
Sure. I have a game for us, though. I can demo it here right now in the beginning of the episode.
Gosh.
This is great. You might have seen this before. You might know what this is. And if you do, you're going to get very excited about it.
Okay.
Wavelength. From Waterstones.
Don't know what that is.
Oh, you might recognize the doohickey in the middle.
What?
This. You've seen this before?
Maybe.
You've seen a few videos of people?
Maybe.
Yeah, is that ringing a bell?
It does look familiar, but I actually don't know. How does it work? Yes.
You've seen this before, have you?
I have, I think. But
yes.
I don't know what it...
I wouldn't be surprised if you have. I've seen it quite a lot on TikTok. People play Wavelength. And there is a whole game to go with it. Sure. But essentially what it is you open it. I look at it, and you don't know where it's landed, but I do. And I give you... Let's say it's rap albums.
Okay.
Total Xanarchy. Where do you reckon that is? No, you got to spin this to where you think,
Like that.
Damn, I went way lower.
Okay.
But yeah, so you got to... So I'm giving you an album, and I'm sort of thinking, okay, I need to get Daniel to go where it is. So, So it's like a Wavelength thing. So I went with Total Xanarchy because I think it's quite a bad album, and it's low. So... Yeah, that's where I was trying to get you to get it, if that makes sense.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so it's a fun little game.
Okay.
We could do that later, maybe for a games episode. But yeah, stay tuned. Subscribe to see future episodes of CD Smell Games where we play Wavelength. Mm-hmm. We could do some hip hop album shit. We could do some movie shit. We can just vibe it out. But yeah, speaking of movies, we have got some films to talk about. So in the time between last episode and now, we have got some new releases. We've got Mother Mary. We've got Hokum. We've got The Devil Wears Prada 2, Michael, The Sheep Detectives. Exit 8, yes, that's right. We have seen... Well, both of us, we've both seen The Devil Wears Prada 2 and Hokum, so we're going to be talking about those. I've seen Michael. I've seen Exit 8 as well. I saw Exit 8 back in London Film Festival, though my opinions on that are on my channel. And I have not seen Mother Mary, even though I really want to see Mother Mary. It's just hard to find where I am. You've been having the same problem, haven't you? Yeah. I don't want to miss it. Hopefully I can catch it before it leaves the cinema circuit. But yes, we have seen Devil Wears Prada 2 and Hokum. What do we start with out of those? Or should I do Michael first? Or should we do that later? Michael later. What's your gut saying for first?
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Okay, Devil Wears Prada 2. Yeah. Just dropped. Hot new blockbuster movie. Sequel to a bit of a classic. 20 years ago, we got the first Devil Wears Prada, 2006. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I say it's a classic, but I don't know how much of cinema it's influenced, but I think it's just kind of a very beloved favorite.
It's a cult classic.
A cult classic, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it in 2021 or 2020. I had a wonderful time watching that. I've only seen it the one time, but I really enjoyed myself with it. A very 2006 movie, a lot of charm, great cast. And yeah, it's a peculiar thing. When I saw they were making a part 2, I did immediately go, okay, here we go, Hollywood, bringing back an old thing, no original ideas, like that sort of part of the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Reared its head in my head. As here we go, we're doing a sequel to this thing because we don't know what to do, blah, blah, fuck it. I guess they all said yes, and here we are. And it's one of those films. It's one of those films to where when I was going in to watch it, I was like, okay, I need this film to really... Sort of like how I went into Toy Story 4. Let's justify why we're doing this. Beyond just we want to make some money.
Sure, yeah.
And I feel like the reception's been pretty good.
Yeah. It seems to be pretty acclaimed, and it seems to be doing well as well. I just read it's the second best opening film this year.
Shit.
Just behind Michael. It's like 220 plus million in the box office.
Mad. I guess I shouldn't be surprised given how much people do love that first movie, but that is a mad pull. Yeah. And it's I think it's a type of movie that maybe a lot of audiences miss or yearn for. Maybe there's a nostalgia element. 100%. I mean, of course, there's a nostalgia element, but my cinema was fucking wild. Oh my god, sorry.
Rowdy?
Yeah, no, it was.
Was this on the day it come out?
It was not I don't think it was the day it came out. What day of the week was it? May 1st. When was May 1st? That was 2 days ago. It was Friday. Was it Friday?
Yeah, so that was the first
that's the day. Oh, shit. Okay, well, there you go. It was the latest showing, opening day. The trailers. It was during the trailers. Right. It went quiet, and this lady stands up and goes, "Everyone, I just did the London Marathon!" And everyone just started clapping for this person. I was like, what are we doing right now? I was like, we are in for the most insufferable experience. But actually, everyone was dead quiet for the movie.
Yeah, and that's just a weird.
Yeah, it was just like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, it was a bit, they definitely knew people in my row and in the row in front, and they were kind of dispersed when they walked in. It was just a bit of an active group, but I overheard a conversation. They were like, I didn't like it, but I cried. What is going on with these guys? But yeah. Anyway.
Maidenhead Odium.
Maidenhead Odium, bro. Yeah, that's where the magic happens, man. But yeah, we've both seen it. Scores on the doors. We're going to give our scores for Devil Wears Prada 2. 3, 2, 1. 5 out of 10.
6.
6 out of 10. I'm closer to a 6 than a 4. I suppose I just spent too much of the film just a little bored to give it any higher than a 5. But I don't know. I think it's a little bit more sincere than your average Legacy sequel, and there were some moments of charm. It really went somewhere exciting in the second half. I quite enjoyed this. There's a scene where there's a Bjork album cover involved, and from that point onwards, there was like a very fun little montage. I loved the way it was edited, and I really felt like we got some personality going in a few moments. But there was a lot of moments where I felt it was a little dull, a little washed out. Didn't look great. Some of the jokes weren't landing, and the intro, the first 30 minutes. Or maybe not 30, maybe more like 20 minutes, I thought was a terrible start. But how did you find it? You said 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I think for context, I'd only watched the first one the day before for the first time. Actually, the night before. It was actually the night of. Cause I should have done that. Blended in. It went into like past midnight after, just before I finished it. So, yeah, very fresh on my mind and what was strong about the saga first one.
Right there in your head, yeah.
Just the whole one other film.
The whole saga.
I should have gone to the West End show. To get the full picture before the new one. And no, I came away from that first one thinking like I could see why this is such a beloved classic.
Got you.
The things I really enjoyed about it, like it had a little personality in the edit. And pacing wise, it was really
super watchable.
Really watchable.
Super watchable. Yeah.
And the casting,
loads of spiky dynamics there.
The casting and the humor, like Meryl Streep was just absolutely killing it in every scene that she was in.
Great performance, man. She's amazing.
But when I came away from that film, I was like a bit questioned by the ending.
Right.
Didn't really understand.
Sure.
Could have been motivations.
It could have been a bit more piercing with its critique on.
And then also, as well, I felt like it was very expected for that kind of film to like go into like that industry, very high society, like fashion world, but to not really like delve deep. It was understandable. It's not that kind of film. So
it's a popcorn movie.
It was
at the end of the day. I think it commits to being a popcorn movie. Maybe
it does too much
for it to get to that point. It like limits its potential
to a fault because it would mention it would have like it would touch just briefly on like eating disorders or workplace culture and that sort of thing. So I felt like by the end of it, like not to get like woke, but like by the end of it, I was just like, it kind of just
get woke.
It kind of
do it.
It just kind of glides along these little these like very like serious things. So by the end of it, I'm like, damn, well, like that's. They just I didn't understand. Like I think like I could see what the arc really was. Like it was for that character, for Andy's character to actually end up doing what she wanted to pursue, which was journalism. But
you've left a bit hollow. Sounds like you left a little bit hollow. Like, it didn't really amount to maybe enough for you to go higher than 3 stars.
Yeah,
I believe is what you did, so if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so as much as I love like the casting and the humor and just like how dated but not in a bad way it felt. I felt like soundtrack was also really sweet and
very endearing movie.
Yeah, so I can tell that they put a lot of passion into that.
The new one is the same director as well. This new one is the same people.
He made What was the other films that
he had a few interesting ones. I saw it as well. I can't remember what it was. Go on, look it up. Yeah. Scratch the itch, bro.
He had made Marley and
was
Me.
it Marley and Me? It was Marley and Me.
Which is another classic. Band of Brothers, which is an insane...
It's like an army movie.
2001, and then what? Like, when did he do his next film? I mean, it might have been Devil Wears Prada. So to go from that to that,
interesting catalog.
He did that Netflix limited series with Julia Garner.
Okay.
Inventing Anna. But yeah, going into this new one, I didn't really have much expectations other than like, and that actually worked in its favor.
Yeah, you didn't have that nostalgia hype sort of element.
and also I didn't really have any expectations on like how. Like what it would comment on or touch on.
Yeah, which, sure. I think I have the same issue you had with the first. I think I do have
coming
with
off
the second movie.
The first, really? Coming off with the first film, I was like, well, Yelwood is like super, like it uses the aesthetics of the fashion world, and it kind of gives you a really like popcorn flick, you know, just like enjoy it as a viewer.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really like. It's kind of like the justification of like the root of the problems. Like, they constantly tell Andy in the first film like, oh, a million other girls would die to be in this position. So
they use that line. They bring that back in this movie too with the guy, don't they?
What's the guy? Stanley Tucci's character. Yeah. What's his name? Nigel. Yeah. Nigel tells it like in the first film. They have a moment where she's like, oh, I just wish you would appreciate blah blah blah, and then he just starts saying stuff like, well, what do you want? A star, you know, do you want a medal, do you want a pat on the head, that kind of thing, and he kind of does it again in the second film. But it's like success and like, or you know, being able to like grow a strong career and that sort of thing, like, do you need to be verbally abused and like all that sort of thing to get to where, you know, to be in a position where you're successful? I don't necessarily. So I found
these are the questions
ideologically I didn't agree with the first film.
Yes, these are the things that this movie specifically has the potential to have a point of perspective on, but it doesn't really because it wants to favor the sort of
it favors a different. So this is what I'm saying. I think
the second one.
The second one, I think so. It doesn't address those aspects, but it kind of does, and there is an attempt to at least acknowledge some of the things. Bro, however, what I will say about the second one, that
this movie
surprised me more than the first one.
This second movie immediately was like, let's talk about journalism is dying and like AI taking jobs.
That's what I mean.
And then it barely ever bothers to think about it again. Like, it happens like very sparingly, and whenever it does, it's for comic effect, which is just what you're saying the first one does. Except this time the jokes aren't as good, and the humor is just not as spiky, and the relationships don't interest me as much. So. Like, I think the script is so much weaker, but I think this does the exact same thing.
I think the
first one had the fallback of having a fucking pulse, man.
I think this first one didn't have anything, period. So, like, when it introduces the angle of, like, you go back to your question of, like, how will they justify making this film today? It's because they have an angle now. They have a story of digitization of the, you know, magazines and news and, you know, people, how do they get their information, and how that's affecting these, you know, businesses and stuff. So to me that there was a bit more of like a bit more of a direction, I feel like, with that stuff. But I think there were some moments in the film where they didn't really say it, you know, like, yeah, sure, it's like very on the nose, like off the gate with how the film opens with this whole award ceremony. But there was just like one moment out of everything in the film that was like, oh, I wish we had gotten maybe more of that, where it's Miranda standing alone in this kind of like central part of Italy, where all these like famous brands like Prada and stuff, they're all kind of I don't know what the actual name of the like marketplace is, but it's a moment she's alone and it's like the middle of the night and she kind of looks around and there's the wide shot of just her framed really small in regards to everything around her. Drone shot? So it feels almost so it feels like things coming to an end, or feeling like they're coming to an end, or things feeling like there's a kind of a stake, something at stake for once. I feel like, I don't know.
I still think it's. I agree. I did feel that too. I just feel like maybe the thorny, interesting like version of these films that I think would be a bit more fun to probe as far as the psyche of the characters and what it's saying about the industry. Those films would not sell as well, you know what I mean? That's why we're getting these films that are a bit more jokey, a bit more lighthearted, and more surface level with that. And I guess for me, maybe because I think the first film, you know, it's depicting the world of fashion as being just really like vindictive and cruel, and it's aware that it's wrong. But I get you in that it doesn't
tongue in cheek. Like it does it through humor.
Yeah, exactly. I guess for me though, because that film is so fun to watch as far as the editing and the cast and the humor, for me it does really land. So I was like, okay, that's not what I'm coming to this movie. This movie wants to be a popcorn movie. So as a popcorn movie, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think as a popcorn movie, the second one is not as fun to me. I don't think the jokes are as good.
I agree.
I think the new cast members aren't given that much to do. They're very one-dimensional. Just the score, very hokey, kind of sitcom-y to me. That's where I think I struggled. There were definitely moments in there, like in that second half. The whole relationship with the Australian guy just felt pretty like, just for the sake of it. You know, I don't really feel like connected to that relationship at all. And the relationship in the first one.
The first one.
Oh man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's more interesting.
I'll take that Australian compared to that first one. I mean, the first one.
I wouldn't, because it's more interesting to watch, and there's more to think about in the first one. It's like it's uncomfortable, and it's not as like wholesome.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's something to engage with there. Whereas this one I felt was really just window dressing, and it was cute for a bit, but it
was window dressing. I mean,
you know, so for me as a film.
I mean, if I had a choice, I wouldn't have a love interest at all. I feel like that's a distraction. It feels like something just to tick a box in the criteria of a popcorn flick, you know.
Yeah, I hear that. That's fair. Yeah. So that's kind of where my disconnect is with the second one. But yeah, it's not without its positives. I think the reason I didn't like the intro at all. I felt like, because we had the awards thing, I was like, okay, here we go, and then we just very, very quickly rush a situation where they're all together again, and it felt like, okay, you're here to see this. Let's and it didn't really feel like it was taking the time to really like earn it in a natural way, and I really got the sense like, oh man, this is gonna be like this freaking key jingling, freaking legacy things. We're gonna do this, what we're gonna do. But then as the film got into a flow of it, I did find myself enjoying the charm of seeing these characters just battle off each other. I like that little ending scene with Emily and Andy. It was fun. I think these characters, just the way they perform, the sort of flamboyance of it, it's fun to watch unfold. I guess it was more like the sort of boardroom conversations around the table. That's where I'm like, I don't really care. Like I'm not really believing the stakes as much as I should be for a film that's trying to make a point about journalism crumbling and the importance of it. It felt like I was so disconnected a lot of the time, and I never really had that issue with the first one, because I felt like the first one really knew what it was, and it's a film of its era. So yeah, it does beg the question, like, you know, it's not a film you would expect to get a sequel 20 years from now, because it is so just of its time. It's like, it doesn't really feel like it's building to like a franchise sort of thing. And yeah, there is definitely something to say regarding journalism, but I don't really think it sees the moment in that regard. And then as being a fun time out, I think the first one just does everything this one was doing, but better. I enjoyed BJ Novak. I wish maybe he was a little bit... that could have been the in for the more like thorny, interesting. Like he could have been slimy and more like hateable or something, because he was the guy from The Office, you know. He was like the Succession guy. His father died, and he's like
and like he
patting Miranda on the back, like, you know. You know, he's him.
Okay.
The one they got the voice recording under the that guy. Like he kept doing like the guy's people joke a bunch of times. I felt like maybe making him like this super unlikable, like that could have been something different, something a bit more, like maybe more of like a clear antagonist. But he was oftentimes just sort of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of. I don't know. I thought maybe that could have been the avenue. Maybe, I don't know. But ultimately, what I'm saying is, whatever avenues there were, I don't really think they were seized in this movie, and I ended up just sort of leaving it, kind of just shrugging it off, really. But you know what? Like it did have more to say than I expected. So I did give it a little like on my letterbox to say like it's closer to a 6. You know, I did have a few chuckles here and there. And I again enjoyed the editing, the montage. You got the freaking cameos in here, are pretty fun. And they were used for pretty good comedic value, particularly one near the end. Lady Gaga rocks up, and that shit was funny.
No, I didn't like the.
Oh, you didn't like that?
I think my thing. No, I like the cameo, but I think my main problem with the sequel compared to the first one, even though I find the story to be a lot more interesting, I feel like the drama is less. Maybe like focused, I think, and that comes 100%. Down to the screenplay and also the editing. I feel like there's like a point, like a large stretch from, I think, when they go to Italy, or literally it's like it feels like the script is kind of doing this like, okay, now we got stakes, or like now we've got something to worry about, and now it's okay. Now we've got more stakes. Now we got more stakes. Oh, now it's all okay.
I could not agree more.
It's like whereas the first film, it's just like straight line, like Andy and her shit.
It's sure.
Whereas this one, it's like the company is gonna be, you know, it's gonna everyone's gonna get fired and everything. No, but like. It's fine, because it's like I've just talked to this guy and he's gonna buy the company. It's gonna be fine. Oh no, now they betrayed us.
It's like a little comfort blanket sort of thing. It's just reset.
I don't know, and then I think at the cost of that, we're too wrapped around the whole like drama of that instead of the character stuff, which I think is more interesting. That's always been an appeal.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and that's another thing with the sequel. Miranda and Andy have a lot more scenes together.
Yeah,
and so like you kind of lose some of that kind of in the first one, just like making her a bit more. I don't know. I think obviously that's intentional to show that like their relationship has gotten deeper.
Yeah.
But there's like little moments that kind of feel out of character in a way. I don't know, like when they're at the kitchen, just like talking, and it's just like it's that kind of like playfulness.
Yeah, this thing does move really. It moves really awkwardly. Like the thought, for me personally, the thought of chucking on Devil Wears Prada, the first one, right? Like right now, I'm like, cool, that's gonna be a good time. This one, the second one, I would feel like, okay, we'll have to get through a lot of tedium, and I definitely feel that.
When I read the synopsis to the film, it kind of highlighted Emily a lot more. Like it made it sound like sorry, I'm interrupting you. Bro. Before the thought goes, I just need to mention that fucking zoom. Oh yeah.
Do you remember that zoom?
Yeah, the digital zoom, the one where she's like walking in London. Or
that shit was crazy. Yeah, it was the biggest zoom I've ever seen.
But it looked like digitally altered. I don't think
it looks
like,
very digitally altered.
Like,
yeah.
So, but
that shit was wild.
Yeah.
I was that woke me up. Bro. I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah. But with Emily's character, I thought like the film was gonna be centered around her and that kind of rivalry, that drama, not so much a company being bought and all that sort of thing. So then when I found out that part of it comes basically in the last like 30 minutes, where she kind of reveals her intention to want to lead the magazine to lead Runway.
Yeah. She was playing Andy like a
but like I feel like that could have been the focus from the get-go. Because from the synopsis it says like,
no, you're so
Andy
right.
And
you're so right, because right out the gate, it being a sequel to a, like, we like these characters, we're invested in these characters.
Put it up now, because this is what it says on the thing.
Oh, the synopsis.
Yeah.
You know, I see your point though, because if you make that the sort of dynamic from the beginning, we're immediately invested. You know what I mean? Because we like these characters, we care about these characters. Like, use the nostalgia bait to your advantage.
As Miranda Priestley nears retirement, she reunites with Andy Sachs to face off against her former assistant turned rival Emily Charlton. I made it sound like that's the focus of the film.
Yeah, that's really, fucking wild. That's a spoiler. That's a fucking spoiler.
Yeah, but then it also makes it sound like Emily's like the main antagonist of the film from the get-go, whereas in this case it's this wider commentary about journalism and
that's really bizarre.
CEOs kind of
interesting.
And that's what I think my problem with the first film was that it kind of avoids that conversation about CEOs' mistreatment of employees, and it's justified. It justifies it for the for it being a popcorn flick, but then the second one kind of has a few notes of that, where it's like her assistant is like saying, "Oh, you can't say that anymore," or HR, so she's hanging up her own coat, and they make that a big point of like, "Oh, someone complained to HR," and now it's like all different. But the main the main things was that thing of like that it's the journalist having a dinner table. Well, I think they're eating at a table in a diner, and then CEO, all these people get fired, but the CEO gets $1 million bonus or whatever. I appreciate that it was at least trying to address the root kind of issue of that whole industrial situation, but I think like a part of me was still, I would say a part of me just felt really irked by it all, because even though obviously like the people that made this film are independent to the studios that support it and give them funding, it feels very ironic that 20th Century Studios, who's owned by Disney, is championing this story about workers being fired when they've just recently let go thousands
they
Marvel
keep doing the same
studios, concept artists, all these people. And then the question of, is AI going to be a big... I mean, they use AI in Secret Invasion in that TV show.
For sure.
For the intro, for the whole opening.
There you go, yes, hypocritical.
So I feel like there's... But you see this again and again with like Apple producing Severance or Netflix, some of the Netflix stuff, or like Amazon,
Netflix
with some of their shows.
A good example for sure. Look at freaking, wasn't it like a Black Mirror episode? It was basically
Joan.
Joan is off. I was thinking of Lock Henry. It was the one where it was like
the documentary stuff.
Yeah, and it was like they won the award, but like the guy, and it was very much feels targeted towards Netflix, and yet Netflix are the ones and normal people with Chris O'Dowd as well. How like the streaming service.
Yes,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of the stuff Netflix seem to put out there is very openly critical of Netflix. It's really fucking weird.
It seems to be a trend, a growing trend.
Yeah.
Same with like Eat the Rich when that was a.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I think we're at the tail end of that now with the films coming out. But yeah, a lot of studios were like, oh, people like are critiquing capitalism and like rich people.
It's like a trend. Yeah.
Let's hop onto that and
freaking Death of a Unicorn, Opus,
commodify it or like commercialize it. And that's to me
the
biggest red flag. That.
Yeah.
But something like Him though, that was I recently saw a video about it where it was explain what went wrong, the whole thing. But
for the creators,
I feel like Him wanted to be like the behind the scenes kind of like gist.
Yeah.
And I feel like that film seemed like it wanted to be earnest, but it was just like tackling too much. I don't think Jordan Peele. I wouldn't lump him in that whole kind of commercial group.
He was the face of the
studio. I mean,
he was the face of the marketing. It feels so unfair to Justin Tipping.
Yeah.
Whereas like you were looking at like previews of Him as a movie about Jordan Peele speaking. It's Justin Tipping's nowhere
because people were just saying it's his film. Like, do you want to see the new Jordan Peele?
Exactly, it has the sheen of like a Jordan Peele type. It's called Him. Like Get Out Us.
But back to Devil Wears Prada. I mean, like. Yeah, so I just couldn't shake that off as I'm watching it. Like again, I'm aware it's the people that made it are separate to the studios that distributing it, but it's just like it's a
good example of a lot of the problems.
It's just a weird.
I see your point. Yeah,
it's very hypocritical.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really fully like back it, even though the ideas are. I mean, anyone would agree with that.
But overall, you had a good time. You enjoyed the movie.
I don't know. I mean, I went to go see it. I did give it a 6.
So that makes me think you did. I mean, for me, I would say a 6.
It probably leans more like it's like a 6 close to a 5. But
yeah, I couldn't give it a 6 because overall, I can't say I really enjoyed it.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, 6 isn't really enjoyed it. It's just like it was okay.
I disagree. For me, a 6 is like For me, a 6 is like I'm glad I saw it. I
Interesting.
Liked it. That's what a 6 means.
So what's a 7 for you?
7 means I really liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, and 8 is love.
But 6 means.
6 means I enjoyed myself. Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. I have problems with it for sure. Might not watch it again.
So it's not even if it's okay. It's like if I.
It means I'm glad I spent time on this thing. That's what a 6 is for me. Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't get any higher than that, but overall.
Yeah. Well, I went to go see it with my mum, and
nice.
she
Did she fuck with the first movie?
I assume so.
Yeah,
like she loves the.
It's a mum movie, bro.
She loves. Interesting. Let's have a letterbox list of mum movies.
Mum movies,
and dad movies.
Yeah, like F1 is a dad.
F1's
movie.
a dad. With the second one, I don't know. Like I know that she really likes Meryl Streep as an actress.
Sure, yeah. Who doesn't, bro?
Yeah, true. But
Hail Mary reference. What can she do? Remember that?
No.
Meryl Streep was one of the voices for Rocky that you saw.
Really?
Yeah, it's like one of the when they're trying
to find this.
When they're trying to find Rocky's voice, like they're going through the different options. One of them is like, let's try Meryl Streep, and it plays as Meryl Streep voicing Rocky, and then Ryan Gosling goes like, what can't she do?
Oh, wow.
It's like a little joke.
Oh, yeah, I might have.
Yeah, remember that.
Damn, I guess that film's really just exited my head. That's what I think most people are going to... No. Let's not go back on...
Shit's mid, bro.
People are going to realise this. Why Project Hail Mary? When the award season comes around...
Oh, no, you're right, yeah. People are going to wake up, really.
Maybe, I doubt it.
What's the average? Hold up, though.
No,
you were saying it was...
I said it was going to be 4.2.
You said it was going to stick around. Let's find out if you were right.
It's probably 4.
I don't think so. I'll be so...
3.9 or 4.
I will be blown away if it is, bro. You said 3.9?
3.9.
I can see 3.9. That would make sense to me. 3.9.
Everyone's review bombing.
Oh man, because you said at the time it's gonna hold, if I remember right. Fuck, it's holding, bro.
What did I say?
4.3 on Project Hail Mary. Oh my lord, guys. One of these days, bro.
One of 3 films. Back to my mum, please. Mumless.
Yeah. You saw the movie.
So
with your mum,
she came out of it, and I also, she usually asks me, like, what did I think? I said, I had a good time. I had issues, which I've explained. But But then I asked her what she thought, and she usually likes quite a lot of the stuff we end up watching, But this one, she was like, I don't know, it felt like too commercial. I was like, well, okay,
hey, okay,
fair enough.
No,
and I agree.
I
didn't mention it, but
that's facts.
there's
she cooked.
Whatever the ad placements or whatever, but there's a whole part
so
devoted
much Coca-Cola.
Diet Coke and Santa I don't know.
San Pellegrino.
Antoine. That one. Yes.
Oh yeah. That's the sparkling water.
No,
I don't know if they had that.
The beer Stella Artois, I think. That's
Stella. Oh yeah, Stella Artois.
Yeah, they had literally the journalists. They were like all the bottles. Yeah. And then obviously all the fashion brands and stuff. But it was the whole part with Dior, Emily working at Dior. But it was like this whole like the film's like, okay, we're on this like there's stakes, blah blah blah, and then it just cuts to like a Lady Gaga concert.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked her cameo, but if it was just
No, that scene amused me. Amelia Dimmeldenberg.
Oh my god, this is what I think. I think like I agree. She was like obviously I assume the cameos played a role, but that was the most obviously surprising. But then you got like Lars was it Law Roach?
Who that?
Was it Zendaya's stylist?
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Okay. This might be
Law.
like fashion cameos if you're in the.
There are fashion cameos.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. It's probably a bunch of those.
The Weeknd was I think supposed to be in it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But there's someone that they've come out and said was cut. I think was it Sydney Sweeney?
Oh yeah.
She was supposed to be in it. Apparently.
Got you. Thank God.
Thank God. What?
Get her out.
Not supposed to be in it.
Yeah. No.
Have you always been on the fence that she's a bad actress?
No, not always.
Okay.
No. I think she gives a good performance in Euphoria season 2, especially.
2. Okay.
I think she gives a pretty good,
interesting,
like a standout performance.
Yeah,
but since then, man, yeah.
She knows how to choose them.
Yeah, she got the job done alright in Immaculate. She wasn't bad in that, I suppose. Voya's awful. New Euphoria season, awful, bro. Freaking Anyone But You.
Anywhere But
man. Yeah, no, it's just been miss after miss. I didn't bother with Housemaid. I didn't see Christy. I'm assuming that's the one where she went all out. For Christy. That was like her rewards attempt.
Sure.
But bit of a flop, wasn't it?
She's gonna be in was it Gundam?
Oh yeah, she's in Gundam.
She's Evangelion.
Oh, I didn't see that film Reality. I think she's.
She was great in that.
Oh, you seen that?
Yeah. Okay. She was good in that.
Yeah, no. She just had like a bit of a tragic fall off, and just as a person, she just seems very
down the conservative rabbit hole.
Disagreeable. We'll say that. Disagreeable. So and she just sucks the fucking life out of any scene she's in this new Euphoria season.
Oh, have you been watching it?
I have been watching it, yeah. The new episode just dropped.
I know someone that I follow someone on Twitter who's like always like Sam Levinson does it again.
Really?
He's like
what?
He's like really like fighting for season 3.
That's so funny.
It's like saying it some sort of like
you guys don't get it.
Yeah. Full on.
That's so funny.
He will just like tweet something like
Sam
2 a.m. Oh man,
that's the
guy. The episodes are 3 for 3 right now.
Yeah, I know. I know. Our friend Fernando, he fucking loves Sam Levinson. Well, he loves Euphoria.
Okay.
Ben loves Sam Levinson. He's really into Sam Levinson.
Really?
Yes, he's a huge Sam Levinson.
All directors to ride off.
He's really.
But did you like season 2?
It has my favorite episode in the show.
What? 205.
Yeah, the one where she's running. Love that episode.
I raised you. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's an amazing episode. There's moments of really good shit in there, but overall it's such a messy season. So many loose ends.
Oh yeah.
Just so much like kind of
very sloppy, but I enjoyed the cinematography.
Cinematography very good. Yeah. And overall, like, don't dislike
it. But the characterization
it was disappointing.
Was so lackluster.
First episode's good too. Fucking
yes,
Fez with
the New Year's,
amazing.
But season 1, I mean, you can't really talk that. But then you find out, like, the style of the show is from this other person.
Petra Collins,
the soundtrack. I mean, like, the identity of everything is just,
Check that man's hard drive.
He's a hack, as they call it.
Yes.
No, actually, we shouldn't be.
Fuck that dude, bro.
Yes.
Nah, I'm all for it. Anyway, where were we?
Devil Wears Prada.
Sydney Sweeney was supposed to be in Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah. Okay. But
that's how we got into the.
But apart from that, I mean, I think cast. Yeah, I think Stanley Tucci's solid.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, performance.
None of them have aged. It's actually scary. It's actually scary.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's 20 fucking years.
But they all look amazing.
Yeah, they look really good. Yeah.
No,
you're right.
What about the new additions? The new cast?
Oh, the new cast. We had the new the freaking like. Not intern lady. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the assistant lady.
The 2 assistants.
Yeah, the 2 assistants.
That other guy, the guy.
There was.
He was in Pizza Movie.
Oh yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, how is it? Is it alright? I've heard it's fun.
It's an earnest sort of comedy. But it's like it's shit. But it's like it's earnest. So it's like actually kind of awesome.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in it. Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to ask. But yes, no,
it's a good time.
Yeah, I think that guy. He didn't really add anything for me. He was very fleeting. It wasn't really anything.
Yeah.
The assistants were good though.
The Australian guy.
Oh yeah, the love interest.
Yeah, the love interest. That stuff felt super forced.
Yeah, no, I feel so little for that dynamic at all.
And then they don't really address what happened to...
How long is the movie, actually? How long is
2 hours.
Just
so that's what I'm saying. I felt like 2 hours, like, it felt like it went on for so much longer.
Yeah, it did, yes. I agree. Because of that
Because they're travelling, and then they're, like, they're at this new show, but then they have to worry about this, and now they're, like, over here and over there, and now she's on the phone. And, like, the...
Oh, you know who was funny, though? Fucking Emily Blunt's husband. That guy was funny. Yeah. That's where most of my laughs came from. Really? That guy, yeah.
I did like that's tech bro. Like, I don't know. He just gave me tech bro energy. Because anytime you talk to Miranda, he just hits her with one of these.
Yeah.
That's like...
Straight out Succession.
One ass.
Yeah, no, I found
yeah, it
guy
felt
hilarious.
like Kendall energy.
Yeah. This movie with Jeremy Strong, 5 stars.
Waystar Royko.
Yeah, get him in there, man. Yeah, no, this movie, it doesn't really commit to much of its kind of more interesting
oh
my
god, the dying, like when was it Lev, bro, that was so sudden.
Killed me, bro. That was
they were having a conversation, then crash.
That was really funny.
Zoom, and
that was really funny.
Slow motion falls on table.
Yeah, that was funny.
Funny.
Yeah, I found that really funny. Yeah.
Then cut to. Oh my god.
Oh, Kenneth Branagh on the
Kenneth Branagh.
He's on the violin, bro.
I liked him.
He was pretty cool.
He was a nice character, and that little talk he had with his with Miranda, that was really sweet.
Yeah, no. It's not a worthless movie.
No, yeah.
I think. How do you think generally the Devil Wears Prada big fans are going to take it? Is it going to?
I think it'll do
satisfy.
Well. Yeah, I think it'll satisfy.
Yeah.
I think like it succeeds in like, I mean, okay, you disagree, but I think it succeeds in at least introducing an angle that would make a sequel worthwhile.
I agree. No, I don't agree. Okay. I don't disagree with that. Why I don't like
execution.
Yes, I don't like how they weave that into. I thought that was pretty sloppy, lackluster. But I do agree. That was a good angle to justify its existence.
Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada 2. It's not a load of hokum. It's not worthless.
Smooth. But I know what is hokum.
Hokum! Directed by Damien McCarthy. I went to the Prince Charles Cinema preview screening where he was present in the... it had that guy. Have you seen that guy on TikTok who tries to guess your favorite movie? You seen that guy? He was there.
No, have you met him? Did you
know? I didn't.
You just saw him.
Anything.
Was he
the guys from Pulp?
the co?
No, he was just in the crowd, in the audience. The guys from Pulp Kitchen were there. You might know who they are. Movie podcast. But yeah, I had a few faces that I reckon.
I only know Hat Guy and
Andrew and Hat Guy, my heroes, legends.
That and
who cares?
NFL.
You do. Love that dude.
And Matt. Apparently, Soups was at the Superman preview last year. Do you know about Soups?
I know about Soups.
He's such a
It takes multiple miracles to make, bro. When he starts thanking the team, it's trash. I love that. I love that. Anyway, yes. So went to the Prince Charles preview. Damien McCarthy introduced the movie. My first Damien McCarthy.
Have you seen Odyssey? No,
I have not seen Odyssey or Caveat or any of his shorts.
There you
go. So this is my introduction to him as a filmmaker.
Yep.
And he introduced it saying like, I was really inspired by Irish folklore and blah blah blah, and we got a bit of comedy in there too. Hope you guys enjoy it, something like that. And I was like, okay, cool, let's dive in. And I was greeted with a very esoteric intro with the desert thing. I was like, oh wow, okay. Very unique way to start a film. I was into that.
I'm sensing a pattern here. Maybe next episode you'll have missed the start of the next film. I missed the start of this film.
Oh no! So wait. So first off, you missed the start of They Will Kill You.
Yeah.
Then I missed the start of The Mummy. And now you...
We're so professional, guys.
That's so funny. Wait, what was the first thing you saw then?
I walked in and it was just like... They were just like funny, and then he was about to like kill a kid with the thing.
Oh, with the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They were in the desert.
So I gathered.
Okay.
By the end of the film, I gathered that whole, because I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Does that come back? And then he sees them in the bottle later on, and I was like, okay, so he's a writer.
Yes.
And that was just happening as he was writing.
That's right.
That's why things that he was writing were happening in.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess what you would have missed is the sort of like what's really going on phase when you first see the desert.
Okay.
Because it hangs in the
desert.
So
it starts in the desert.
The first shot is in the desert, and it stays in the desert for a while. And you're like, okay, where is it? And then it cuts to him writing. It's like, oh wait, okay. So
big up that actor. Plays Dwight in The Walking Dead.
Oh, for sure. Okay, all right.
I wish he was in it more though. I didn't know it was just going to be like
just a little thing. Yeah.
Little thing.
Yeah, but that was a cool way to kick things off. It was pretty unique. Yeah, this is a film about a man who's trying to write this book. He goes to this off the grid hotel in Ireland to finish his book, but maybe he's there for other reasons as well, and then things kind of unfold from there. And there will be spoilers. We'll get to spoilers. We'll ease into it, though. So just letting you know, this review will contain spoilers for Hokum. Because honestly, I think ducking around spoilers is so fucking annoying. I don't like talking about movies where you can't spoil. So we're going to...
We gotta get used to that, though. If we're going to be professional. Send
NDAs. Nah, man. No. We're trying to dissect the movie, bro.
If you show us Half-Life 3, we will spoil Half-Life 3. We're not going to duck around.
We're going to let you know that we haven't been doing that. We'll let you know from the very beginning. We will be talking about Hokum spoilers. But we'll ease into it. We won't start off with spoilers. But yeah, anyway, whatever. Regardless.
Sure.
Let's do scores on the doors.
I already know your scores. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
7.
7, maybe.
Yo!
Okay.
It's grown.
I've been thinking about it.
It should.
I kind of fuck with this movie, bro.
It's awesome.
The more I've been thinking about it, it's like, this is actually a dope movie.
Alan Wake 2, the movie, man.
Yeah, a little bit Alan Wake in there. That always goes a long way with me. But generally, I'm just thinking about, like, its construction as a film, and it's like, yeah, this is a tidy fucking film. Tight, man. Yeah, like...
It's a great premise.
Really love the location, looks good. Adam Scott works perfect for this guy who's got so much guilt.
Damien McCarthy is like, I'm seeing, like, again, I haven't watched his other films, but I see potential, and therefore I want to invest in this man.
Yeah, me too.
Compared to like an Osgood Perkins, which I'm like...
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
I like Oscar Perkins, but I would not put stock in.
This seems like a really solid, like...
Yes, yeah.
Like, potential trajectory kind
of thing. I feel you, man. Like, I guess I went 6 because I feel like there was maybe... There's quite a fair bit of what I might call dead air in this movie. It's a very patient film. I think maybe when I left it, I kind of just felt... Maybe I felt like it went through me a little bit too easily. So I enjoyed it, but cool, I'll go with the 6. Which is one of those ones where the more I've thought back on it, I'm like, you know what? This movie's pretty fucking fresh, man. Yeah. And I really just like how I always love a horror film that takes something genuinely in the real world freaky, like, or scary or difficult to deal with, like, you know, or like I was thinking more like trauma or guilt or something like that. And has that be the anchoring point for the horror, because then it feels really like tactile.
So you're not on the fence of the people that are like, oh, just another horror film that tackles trauma and guilt.
Not at all. No. I think that for me is a brilliant angle for a horror film to take, because it's getting at something that everyone can understand as a very scary thing. Mm-hmm. So maybe it can be done in ways with tropes that are familiar, and it's like, okay, we're shrugging it off.
We're doing the same thing.
We're doing the same thing. But I think generally speaking, that absolutely is a tool that can be very effective for storytelling with horror, to make the actual film really feel scary, because it's in proximity to something that maybe you felt or been through before. You know, like I think Talk to Me does a great job of that. Hereditary, amazing job of that. You know, Babadook, fucking a brilliant example of that. So Bring Her Back.
I know you didn't like that one.
Oh no, I won't disagree with that though. I didn't like that movie for other reasons, but I think generally the actual premise of Bring Her Back is phenomenal.
Yeah, 100%.
But generally speaking, I'm into that, and I think Hokum did a really cool job of tackling specifically shame, because Adam Scott is. He's dealing with something that he's done that he can't forgive himself for, and I liked how the sort of faces and the creatures and the people that would appear, they were sort of reflective of what he was feeling in his shame, and that kind of made it feel like you're always in proximity to something on the brink of falling apart, you know, and that's
like Get Out in a way.
Yeah, sure.
Like, because that was quite a thing underpinning. Daniel Kaluuya's character Chris in that film was a lot of the shame or guilt. That was an interesting... Like, I like when you have a horror premise where you have this physical obstacle. In Get Out, it was the family, right? But then there was so much personal growth happening at the same time. Not only, obviously, the thing with addiction, smoking addiction, but personally overcoming that trauma from the past. I think you have a similar thing with this film, where a character not only has to deal with a physical situation happening in front of him, but he's... growing through something deep and personal that allows him to unlock something at the end of the film, which is kind of how I took the ending.
It allows I agree. It allows the film to also play around in that space and do something interesting visually, because it's like it's bouncing off of what he's going through. So it opens up the doors a bit for what can happen on screen. I think one of the reasons I immediately reacted with a 3-star as opposed to a 3.5 is also that I personally didn't find the film that scary. But I think honestly, that's not a fair... Or do you find it scary?
If you get into like if you had a good sound situation,
the sound was
screen one.
Class, it was not screen one.
Oh, if you're in one of those cinemas with like good sound, bro,
it plays. I loved the sound.
Woo!
I loved.
There's some like motifs.
The sound was good. I think part of the reason I want to bump it up is because I have been thinking of seeing it again. I'm thinking I might go see it again, maybe in the.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. So I was like, shit, I want to run it back. That's to me a really good sign.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel that way.
Hate it.
Run it back. This is ass.
No.
The sound was really good. I guess I personally didn't find it all that scary. I did really like. There was some fucking fresh jump scares. There was some pretty tacky ones. There was some really fresh ones. The one involving walking was crazy. Remember that? Remember what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about. You should know. You should be joining me right now. You should be with me. The one involving walking. You know the one. It was fucking cool, man. It was the best one.
Like, what's it in the
Hollywood suite? Adam Scott starts walking and then some crazy shit happens. You remember that? It was fucking crazy. You don't remember that?
I think
it's the best jump scare.
Man, I might have to.
Bro, it was the best moment.
Nah, there was another moment. I mean, like,
the Michael Jackson cameo. But anyway, Michael, we got to save that for the segue. My fault.
Yeah.
It was the one where the lady's walking behind him, and she appears, and she wasn't there before. Remember that?
Where he's like looking through the.
Now he walks, and there's just a fucking lady behind him. Who's like a big. Remember that?
Oh, she just like pops up.
Yeah, she was just like.
Is it like
right behind him?
Reverse shot.
No. Adam Scott is walking, and there's a lady walking in perfect synchronization behind him.
Oh, I didn't notice this.
Bruh, how did you not notice that? That was to me the freshest.
Directly from like the silhouette.
Yeah, it's like a fairly wide shot.
Yeah.
Adam Scott is in the back walking towards, and then behind him is a lady following him.
Oh no, I don't.
Like right behind. It was so creative. I loved it. That was my favorite moment.
Damn. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Run it back.
The honeymoon suite, man. That's like.
Yeah.
That whole like stretch. Expert stuff.
Yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
But yeah,
I love how this film told its story a lot through just sort of physical actions, like pretty dialogue free. It was just Adam Scott like processing things, a lot of facial performance.
I think
where
the film started losing me was that realization of like, oh, okay, this is it. Like this is as far as it goes, and I think it peaks perhaps too early.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's a classic horror problem, isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't it? Like
and as a result, I feel like. When the film is finally reaching its ending, I'm like, okay,
I hear that.
That part brings it down a little for me as an overall experience. But what I ended up getting, I was more than happy. I feel like
it's a fresh movie.
How do you feel about the Irish folklore and like also the incorporation of Irish talent? This is
I loved the performances. The guy Mal, I think his name was, the bellboy who ends up being like the deceptive, bad guy. And the way he was sort of scrambling to hide the sort of secret. Loved him just sort of panicking.
I'm surprised that he didn't just pounce. Like he was like, it was this weird of like, oh no, like that whole like don't go, but he didn't like.
Just
do
watching him
anything
squirm
about him,
was really fun.
It's interesting. I mean, of course, this fucking loser would like kill the person by drugging and not like getting messy, because clearly that's just like the type of guy he is. Sorry.
No, but I loved Jerry in the Woods was fun. He had some good laughs and good line deliveries.
Oh, Jerry was the MVP of the whole film.
He was brilliant, and the goat thing where the goats are like having his drugs,
and then it cuts to
and they end up on the
top
car.
Of the car.
That was good. And also like, I don't know if this is crazy, but like the goats, like they do it because they love the reflection, and that looks crazy to them when they have that. And then like Adam Scott is trying to see himself, right?
Yeah.
Trying to.
I wanna
reflection.
Ask,
you see what I'm saying? Motif. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in the elevator with the mirror.
I want to ask. Do you believe
EBK. That? Which stands for Elite Ball Knowledge. For those who don't know, now you know. Now you Elite Ball.
Do you think he's a reliable narrator?
Adam Scott?
Yep. As a character, do you think he's a reliable point of view?
I guess not, because he's going through so much. And
is it not implied as well that he was drugged or something like that as well?
That could be the case. Yeah.
So maybe with that second viewing, will it make you question what?
When would he have been drugged though? Like what, by Jerry?
By Jerry.
By not Jerry. Sorry, bro. When I said Jerry earlier, I was thinking about the crazy guy in the woods. My fault. His name's not Jerry, is it?
I think it is.
Oh, okay. Because the guy who drugged him was not Jerry. Then it was the guy who was rude to, wasn't it?
It was the guy who was rude to, the hotel, the bellboy.
The bellboy. Sorry, I used the word bellboy wrong earlier. I'm getting my shit fucked up. When I said Mal...
So wait. Reload it.
When I was talking about how much I like Mal was the host. Sorry,
who got his finger... he gets his hand burned.
Yes, that's who Mal was, not the bellboy.
But Jerry's I'm talking about Jerry,
Jerry's the woods guy.
The woods guy.
He was the woods
guy.
He's the MVP. He's the MVP. But, I'm with you.
But so Mel drugged him. Early on, and then So then, what was real? What wasn't real?
Exactly. It becomes like a Yeah, you watch it back and you like a Fight Club sort of thing.
I reckon it's the stuff with his mum is hallucination.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like the witch.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
With the elevator, that was fucking awesome.
Oh no, like everything of that section of like he's trying to escape and that tension of like and then the shot, you just see a shot of her just crawling up.
That was nuts, man. Yeah, really enjoyed that.
And then she's her hand just like
yeah,
and then wandering around the actual suite. The urgency of the chalk. Yeah, I liked the conventions that Damien played with.
For sure. Yeah. I think Adam Scott was a good casting
well.
choice. I like how kind of over everything.
He's very like in Severance. He's very straight.
Yeah, I feel like he's a bit more cartoonish in Severance, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, well, at least in the start when he's like going through. I think when we talk about his main outie, when he's outie, Mark outie, especially when he's like super cold and like him at the bar and after drinking, like he's just a dick.
Yeah, for sure, burning the guy's hand. Yeah,
and I mean, I've heard people not caring about his character because of how he acts in the start.
Yeah, no,
I think I could see.
Yeah, like because you feel risk. You feel that way until you realize when you get that shot of him when he's hanging himself.
Oh my god, yeah.
Man, there were a few like reveal shots. I mentioned it
in my review, but I thought the film was going to go into a very interesting direction with this whole like afterlife.
Yeah.
Black and white, like what's going on here? Like this is very not what I expected from this film. But then it pulls you out and I'm like, oh man, I kind of just wanted to play in that world just a little bit longer. Or at least just like have a moment where we come back to it in some way. But I guess it kind of says that from the beginning he's kind of marked for death in a way. I don't know, like you know, and also it like plants the seed of like when the witch does end up capturing him, his kind of willingness to want to go along with her to the underworld. I mean, it plays around with the Irish folklore pretty well. Like it doesn't overcomplicate things, and for the most part the film doesn't explain much. Which is,
exactly. It leaves in those gaps.
Quite respectable.
One of my favorite things about the film was how exposition free it was. Like early on,
things are happening.
And it doesn't like take time to like bog you down with like rules and stuff. It like allows you to sort of get curious.
Where it loses me, I think, a little is more so with the actual drama of the murder and like this whole scandal. Like I didn't
with the investigators and stuff.
And also the crime itself. You know, motivation.
I think they did maybe cram one too many things in there, perhaps, because it is overall a very tightly directed film. I think when you have like an element like that in there, you can't really give it that time and really give it the stakes and the emotional value that it should get.
The owners of the hotel are aware of this. This demon, this woman, this witch, and they kind of use it to their advantage, kind of like that's right, to clean up. But I think because of the fact that her body was where it was it to imply that she didn't end up getting taken? Although she was doing like the whole voice recordings on the tape. She says, "Oh, there's something here down with me." But then when you find when Adam Scott's character finds her body, she's on the lift, and I guess it's like what we see, you know, the whole process with the witch is that she'll chain you and then take you to this back room where there's just a bunch of demons chilling. But they don't find, like, because the place burns down, right?
Yes.
And they say, oh, we didn't find the body of, you know, we found 2 bodies, but we didn't find the body of the guy.
Do you reckon that was hallucination then?
What part?
Like the bodies and stuff. They said they didn't find the bodies.
I think like my thing was, I don't know. Is it Fiona? I think
Fiona.
Yes. I don't think that she died. I think she might have, because it had been a few weeks she'd been gone missing. I don't think she died because of the witch. I think maybe she died because of her nature. Maybe like because the witch, I feel like would take someone. I kind of want to rewatch it just to understand the mechanics of the witch.
I feel like it's gonna really grow on a rewatch.
Because to me, I like especially because there was that whole thing of. She is not able to pass over that kind of idea. Was instilled from the fact that when Adam Scott's character finally brought her killer to justice, her body's eyes are closed.
Yes.
When he comes back out, there's a specific like highlight to show that. Almost as to say that if you find the killer of a person, it kind of brings their spirit to rest. It allows them to move on to
it's like closure, justice. Yeah, that's interesting.
Because the film plays with the spirits and like the haunting.
I think it's such a powerful thing when a horror film kind of forces you to sort of let it simmer and ponder over it. It's sort of like it's infecting your brain.
It's like Fiona moving on. I think
this one does that well.
There's the intentionality of that moment where he's like, you sound a lot like my mother. You act like a lot like her.
You like freebies. You like a freebie.
I do like a good freebie.
I got some Hokum.
Picture House freebies.
Yeah.
They always have good freebies.
Oh, for sure. I got a Hokum shirt.
What?
Yeah, they gave me a shirt because I did a little review thing. Like the guy, one of the guys who distribute. Yeah, like they gave me a mic. I was like, give me like a quick review, and they gave me a.
What did you get? What did you say?
I just said like, yeah, it really hooks you, man. Like, good movie, Damien. I need to check out this stuff. I got a Hokum tote bag.
Whoa.
I got the Hokum tote bag. They gave me a shirt, which I don't know where that is right now. It might be in the washing basket, actually. Because I wore that a couple of days ago. I wore it on the day I saw Devil Wears Prada. They gave me some chalk.
What?
They gave me some chalk because that's what he does in the movie.
Yeah, man. That's what he does, bro. Holy shit.
That's like his signature move.
It's his old, bro. That's his thing, bro. It's a computer and chalk. So they give me a computer too.
They gave me the laptop.
They gave you a notebook so you can write.
They gave me the bottle that he was.
They gave you the fucking.
I got a bunch of postcards.
Looking glass.
I got a bunch of postcards. The honeymoon suite.
Oh god.
It's all the honeymoon suite. But
remind me of the honeymoon suite.
Yeah, man. I got more.
Are you gonna keep this sealed, factory sealed?
I guess so. I don't really have any intention. I don't have any intention to use the chalk.
Unless a witch comes.
Did you like my fucking Letterboxd review as well? The Seabears reference, you get that?
I didn't get the Seabears reference.
You didn't get that? Alright, if you know, you know.
I don't know the EBK.
You don't know the EBK? It's a SpongeBob
is that
reference.
Playing cards?
Yeah.
Okay, speak about this character.
Oh, this guy. Michael Jackson. Yeah,
man. Not Michael Jackson, bro. It's like one of the best creature designs in the last 10 years. And they use it for like 2 scenes. I hate that.
I'm not... He could be both.
I want him...
He could be both Michael Jackson.
He gave me like Pennywise vibes.
Michael Jackson and one of the best creature designs. It's both.
Poor Adam Scott.
Smell nice too. Yeah.
Sick, man.
So yeah.
Let the listeners get the
shout out to the Hokum team.
So you can get an idea. Describe the smell. Here's some
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff. Oh, please.
Yeah, I love the idea of Adam Scott being in like Overwatch and his ult is like chalk. Yeah,
like his chalk. The chalk's.
He makes the circle and no one can touch him. You know.
Yeah, that's his guard. If he was a Smash character, that would be his guard.
So I saw that Damien McCarthy came up with these creatures and these designs entirely himself. They're not like based off of any specific Irish folklore thing.
Oh, sick.
So they're entirely original, but that's sort of like the reference point.
Yeah.
You know, so they're not like based on like a story or.
Sure.
Yeah. So shout out to Damien and the team for coming up with some really cool shit.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate the freebies too. So yeah.
Yeah, it was really well made and.
I really want to see it again, man. Yeah, I enjoyed myself for real.
The use of darkness and
definitely,
lighting.
Definitely, yeah.
The scares, the little. Yeah, I think the most underwhelming part of it for me was probably the sound, the score. I think the score felt very. If you go into it again and pick out the score,
I can't think of it right now.
It sounded so like A-level student. Yeah. I don't know. Like I wish it was a bit. You know, something
bit more personality,
identity, interesting. It just felt very stock. Sadly.
Okay, yeah. But, would recommend Hokum for sure.
It's a good time. I came out of it and then there was a woman who went up to an older gentleman and she was like, that was scary, right? That wasn't just me, right? That was like actually scary. And I was
I love it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I feel like
fair enough.
Yeah, I reckon Prince Charles isn't really the place for like a horror film to be maximum effective.
Really?
Maybe.
Was it Screen 1, no?
It was the downstairs.
That might be.
Is that
I've heard Screen 1 and 2 apparently they got some of the best sound in the whole.
Yeah.
But we talk about on just more of an audience level.
Yeah, because Prince Charles, like, you know, they're very active. No, it's the opposite.
Okay.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Prince Charles, the crowd is a lot more like kind of so bad it's good kind of shit. You know, they do sing-alongs, don't they? Though they do like stuff like that. So they show The Room all the time. You know,
sure.
Like shit like that goes down well, and I feel like you bring that crowd to like a horror film.
Picture House, right?
Prince Charles.
Oh my
Prince
god!
Charles.
I thought you were talking about Picture House Central. Prince Charles. That sounds like it. So they did the Q&A in the Prince Charles.
They didn't do a Q&A at all. There was no Q&A.
Oh, the intro, sorry.
Just the intro, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The downstairs one.
Sure. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, it was a good experience. I think I'll just watch it. I'll watch it again in like a better, in a more suitable
screen.
That'd
be sick.
for this type of movie because I can tell it's a very good film.
Yeah.
And I know I like it. I know I like this movie. So yeah.
Nice.
I want to really soak in it and enjoy it while it's available. Go see Hokum.
If you love Alan Wake 2, go see Hokum.
Oh, my Alan Wake 2 senses were tingling for sure. The Michael Jackson biopic. Let me tell you, buddy, it is a bad, bad, bad movie. It was awful.
It was not a single part. I mean, you gave it 1.5, so clearly it's not that bad.
It's pretty bad, bro.
Half a star would mean it would be...
Yeah, I've seen worse movies.
Life of Chuck worse than Michael?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
There's no way.
Life of Chuck is so
You're
ass.
frying me, bro.
The movie's terrible.
Compared to Michael. What was the most redeeming part of Michael?
Most redeeming part of Michael? Ooh. Good question.
The choreo.
Oh, yes. Okay, I got you. There is a sequence in the movie that I think is tremendous. There is a really, really good sequence involving the song Beat It. And it's going through basically how in the video for Beat It, he's bringing in Bloods and Crips, trying to sort of bring people together. He sees it on the news and he's like, I want my music to be the universal language of love. And then they don't do what they do with the Thriller video and just show a recreation of the video.
Sure.
What they do is they show Michael in real time figuring out the choreography, and it's no music in the background. It's just you're hearing the tapping feet and Michael just speaking to the dancers like, try this. And it's like the gang members behind just watching him and just like, wow, look at him go. And it is this moment that's sort of like, oh, Michael's amazing. The movie fucking loves Michael Jackson, obviously. But it was one of the few moments where you're just seeing him in his creative element and giving us a little window of, or like a depiction, like an interpretation of how Michael might have come up with these ideas, which is like something of a voice for the film to have. And it's like, it was great. It was like a good 10 minutes. And there's also bits of him in the studio, right? He's got like post-it notes of the tracks.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah, barely any Quincy Jones.
You're joking.
Like, genuinely, I think it might not even be an exaggeration to say you're getting like 10 seconds of Quincy Jones. The door. It's fine. Yeah, no, like literally, like not even 10 seconds of Quincy Jones. He's barely in the movie. He's there. He's like in the room. He's going like, nice, Michael. That's it. The movie wants to convince you that Michael did everything or something. It's so fucking lame. But yeah, there was a really cool stretch though where he was working out the choreography. He's in the studio. He's got post-it notes trying to figure out the track list. And I don't know, those parts. I think if you dived in on that, just like trying to understand his process, or like it comes off to me like a fan who loves Michael, creating a story, an idealized version of like, oh, how did he come up with this? Like a curiosity. That would be interesting to me. That to me, I think, is more interesting than what we did get, which is just a very note-for-note Wikipedia, very flattering retelling of the most fucking baseline Michael Jackson moments. Like, seriously, like, this movie's assuming you've never heard of him. It's like, truly nothing you don't know. It's very, very dull. And the choreography is really impressive. Clearly, Jafar went to extreme lengths to perfect it and get all the moves right. But I don't know, like, I recently watched Better Man the other day.
Peak. Yeah,
I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was good.
That's the best it can get, really.
Do you reckon? that's the best one?
For biopics.
Do you reckon? Yeah, I reckon.
It does something...
Yeah.
Something different with it, but like not like piece by piece, where it's just like a super flattering...
Yeah. If anything...
doing it for the sake of doing it. No, this is like...
it's one of the most sincere biopics. One of the things
worth every penny.
One of the things I realised as I watched Better Man is something that biopics never do. I think Rocket Man does this. I haven't seen Rocket Man, but apparently Rocket Man does this. But Better Man was a musical. It had musical numbers with choreography and original dance numbers using the songs that we know, but giving them in a new way that was that you can only get with this movie. Michael's over here like, here's the Thriller video. Look, it's him doing the dance from Thriller, and it looks exactly like the Thriller. It's like, I could just fucking watch the Thriller video. So why do I need to see like a recreation of it?
It's the way they recreate it.
Yeah, they did it perfectly. Yeah, it's like, it's just so pointless.
It's just for the Instagram swiping. It's like,
this
is the real one. This is the film one.
Literally. And it's also not even just that as well. It's the performances, like the debut of Billie Jean and the... which also, he famously, he hated that performance, Michael. He was like, that performance was trash. Oh. And there is a little line referencing that in the after party that he's like, I think I could have done this footwork a little better. But,
wink, wink.
But yeah, Jafar did not really make it that, I don't know, clear. He felt like he was kind of like in his moment doing Michael. I would have liked to have seen like the progress there. I guess, because later on he performs it again and it doesn't feel any different. But he refined it more, and like in real life. But yeah, later on it's the bad tour. The last like 15 to 20 minutes of this movie is like the bad tour, him performing on stage, performing songs, which is like, okay, cool. I was so bored. Like, I damn near fell asleep in this last 15 minutes of just him on stage at a concert, shots of the fans like that, back to him dancing for 15
Bohemian Rhapsody editing.
Yeah, you got the same guy.
5 different.
Yeah, no.
To the
I was like, I'm watching a depiction of Michael Jackson perform. I should not be bored. Why are you just subjecting me to 15 minutes of a recreation of a performance that I can just watch on YouTube? It's just so meaningless.
Yeah.
And also the interesting things about Michael as a human being and the damning things about Michael as a human being, they don't exist in this movie at all. And that's the part where it's like Michael is a fascinating guy. Like, as a troubled guy. The psyche there is really unique. Because he's so childlike as an adult. He wants to play Twister with his brothers. There's a scene where you want to play Twister, guys? They're like, we're adults now. Like, we don't do that. And a lot of the dialogue is very like that. Just sort of like just telling you like the point, I guess.
Okay.
There are so many lines. Oh, there are so many lines where he's like, I'm going to forge my own path. Shit like that. He says some variant of that line so much, like on some Miles Morales. I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, he's trying to make it very clear. He doesn't want to be part of the family Jackson 5. He wants to do solo. And, like it treats it like that was some really cool, brave thing. Like the thing about Michael is he wanted to do it his own way. Yeah. Michael, and he just wants to like promote that idea a lot. There's so many lines about that.
How do they handle the family stuff?
The family stuff, yeah.
Seems to be the only core thing about the film is like the relationship between him and his dad.
Yeah, that is a big part of the movie. There's plenty of scenes where Joe Jackson is being intimidating, and there's one scene where he beats Michael early on. But I don't really think that's a spoil. I don't think you can spoil this movie. These confrontations dissipate immediately.
Sounds intentional given the fact the film is overseen by the whole estate.
Yeah. No, like, it's you got the freaking nephew playing him, so yeah, there's only so much they can willingly show. But yeah, like, it's so awkward, it's so uncomfortable to watch these scenes where clearly the original intention was for it to lead to the allegations and this shit's not in the movie.
They cut the film
like, there are so many scenes where Michael's being really nice with the kids and he's signing the toys, and it's like, it's framed.
Yeah, the hospital.
He's in the hospital, like, because obviously Michael did do a lot for children in need and stuff, and they want to highlight that because it's very admirable and honorable. But yeah, you can tell watching it that it was framed like specifically with the intention of it leading to that.
Yeah.
So when you see it, and then the film, but obviously the film does not lead to that. So instead, the film reframes it like, wasn't he just such a cool, weird, nice guy? We love Michael, and then it just feels so uncomfortable as a result because you're just like, well, I know he's not, but you're kind of trying to sort of gaslight me into thinking that's just good old Michael, and it's fucking uncomfortable as hell. Like, particularly the scenes in the hospital, and there's one in a toy shop. Right. He's talking about this video game with this kid. It's just like, man, this is fucking weird. Okay. So yeah, this film was ultimately just a bad experience, and
do you think a different filmmaker could have?
A different film, yeah, for sure. I think the direction is pretty tame here. It's pretty dull. Like, you look at like an Elvis, not a perfect movie, but plenty of
it does it through the perspective of the Colonel, which is a different.
For sure, yeah. No, I think Elvis is probably one of the better ones as far as biopics go. Way too long.
For
how do you feel about
was it that scene where he discovers Elvis? It's like, who's that on the radio?
He's white.
Like, he's white. And then they just do this weird push. You have seen it twice. Actually.
Twice. You like it then? You didn't like it? Damn.
Did I love Elvis?
I didn't say love. I said, did you like it? I gave it 3 stars. I think it's alright.
I think Austin does a pretty solid job, but it's very flawed. I think.
Yeah, no, completely agree. But generally, I would say it's better than most biopics. I think most biopics are pretty rubbish.
Have you seen Ray?
I have seen Ray. Yeah, Ray's good. Ray's good. I'm a big Complete Unknown defender as well. I like that movie a lot.
I watched it once. I was like, that's enough.
I ran it back with my mom. I saw it with my friend Joe, and then saw it.
Yeah.
I like that movie. But yeah, no, Michael is one of the worst. It might be the worst.
Nah, it's probably worse.
I think it's one of the worst.
Oh, if you're saying it's the worst that I've seen, then I can't.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm fucking pulling from the movies I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, I think this is probably the worst I've seen. If not this, then Bohemian. It's between those two, for sure. It's down there.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what other singers. Okay, maybe you can remind me of a few that I'm forgetting. Oh, Springsteen's bad. Springsteen is bad. Yeah, that one's really dull.
You got the Renee Zellweger. That
Judy.
Yeah.
I think I'd put this below Springsteen. Maybe below Bohemian. It's close, man. That's really close. Because Bohemian Rhapsody, as dull as it is, as misrepresented as Freddie Mercury is, it is a bit more like, I don't know. I guess it is a bit like more spiky, interesting with the sides of Freddie Mercury you do see. This movie, bro, Michael comes off like a fake movie, like a movie someone in the movie's watching, like The Bride. Remember in The Bride when they're watching the Jake Gyllenhaal movie, they go to the drive-in theater.
Yeah,
like that sort of thing. The dialogue is just so unnatural and like movie-fied. I can't put it any other way. No, like when he says things like, he doesn't understand. I just need to do my own thing. Like, it just comes off so like this is like not a real fucking movie. And Bohemian Rhapsody has moments like that as well, but it just results in a protagonist in Michael that is just so unbelievable, you know, like because what he's saying just comes off so manufactured and so like purposefully, you know, tweaked, and because it was, wasn't it? You know, like, what he has to say, what you can't say, how what we can see,
contracts,
you know, stuff like that.
Reasons.
It feels like you're seeing such a dimensionless protagonist. It doesn't feel like a person, like a human being. Really, it just feels like a thing to fit this story they want to tell.
That's why you needed someone from the outside to make the film. But it couldn't have happened. It couldn't happen because the estate needs to approve it. And if the estate approves it, that means they have to. Well, they're just abiding by what's like. Because the whole reason that whole like child stuff isn't in it is because there's something in the contract of like the legal case that says you can't talk about this particular victim or like stories related to this victim. Yeah. So they kind of had to. They changed the ending or something?
Yeah. No.
Does it end pretty abruptly?
Really abrupt. Yes, bro. Oh, the ending is so fucking weird.
It says like might continues.
His story continues. Yeah.
Which is so interesting.
Yeah, it's like he's performing again. Like I said, it's like last 15 minutes was all performance, all concert.
Oh, that's so cringe.
Yeah.
Was it? I'm guessing it marks like the era of that album that he worked on, right? So I guess the next one will be about the next album, maybe.
Yeah, I suppose. Dangerous.
More Quincy Jones, cross fingers.
Yeah. No Quincy, no Janet Jackson.
Bro, that's ridiculous.
No, at all.
When Jackson 5 was still around, was like, I don't know what's the relation to Michael. Like their bloods have like
they are exactly. Yeah, she would have been there. Yeah, no, she's like 2 years younger. Yeah, there was no sister, nothing at all. Weird. It's so weird. Yeah,
that's like rewriting history.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, on some Iron Claw shit. Not the same, but yeah, like
his story continues. Are you gonna watch Jackson?
Sure.
What do you think it could be called?
I guess we talked about this before, right? Michael Part 2.
Michael Part 2. Yeah, that seems very typical for these kind of films.
I would love it if it was called Jackson. That'd be so great if they actually go through with that.
And then you have like both Blu-rays on your shelf, and it's Michael Jackson. That's sick.
It makes me think like, the first part of his name's the good one, but the Jackson part of his name, that's where he became
like a full pedophile. Circle.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the allegations. Well, they're not. That seems to be a big discourse, really.
I'm going to see the second one because I'm just fascinated to see how they tackle that. Like, yeah.
Well, if it ends up locking in and being like Tar, like just super. No, I completely forgot about that film.
Yeah,
me too.
Looking
at the list, Tar, I would say is probably the best when it comes to musical, but it's fictional. But still, I think the approach at looking someone that's very.
That's a good like template.
What's the word you use? Like very No, what was
complex?
It wasn't complex. You said.
What I used.
Yeah, to describe Michael Jackson as a person. Like he seemed like a very.
Person I was saying
to do a biopic about.
Oh yeah, like he's interesting. He's a fascinating guy. Yeah. He's just
so like
he's curious.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the word was. Maybe we'll run it back. But no, he is just like a really perplexing dude, and
his thought process.
Even though very much of the makeup of this guy is very immoral, you want to probe that. You know, you want to just sort of get to the root of why he is this way. And this film just sort of like, I don't know, just sort of skims past it. Like you can see why he's such a childlike guy. His childhood was kind of robbed from him with the Jackson 5, but there's something to investigate there. This film does not.
It's not on that list. I just remembered
what
the worst one.
The worst biopic?
It's got to be the Amy Winehouse one.
Back to Black. That's
gotta be the worst one.
It probably. I never saw it, but it did look bad. Yeah.
From everything about the way they handled, oh my God, even the casting, down to the casting, it was just really distasteful.
Actress from Industry playing. Everyone else. Yeah, I never saw it. It looked rough, so I didn't bother. But yeah,
that could be a good frame to see, just out of curiosity. If it could get worse, because I think like, I mean, regardless of all that, push everything to the side. The budget does it feel like a big film, like scale wise? Does it feel like they put everything into it? You didn't even mention Miles Teller. Miles Teller's in it, right?
He is in the movie. Yeah, not much. No, not much.
What is he? He plays like.
Yeah, he's pretty weak.
Like what, like a manager or like?
Yeah, he plays a guy who's in the production for this movie, like John Branca. I think he's like a manager.
Oh, okay, yes.
He's like an agent manager sort of guy, basically. I can't remember the exact title.
The producer's like, you know who would be a good me?
Miles Teller. Miles Teller, I really like Miles Teller as an actor, but I don't think he really brought much to this performance.
How do you feel about... does the film tackle race at all? Does it play a role?
Yeah, it does, definitely. There is a scene where they talk about MTV and how they would only play white artists. And under the guise of,
David Bowie was talking about. That.
Yes, what David Bowie was talking about, exactly. Yeah. And they have a scene about that, and it's like Mike Myers is playing the MTV guy.
Oh, Mike Myers is in this?
Yeah, Mike Myers he's playing the MTV guy. And they sort of have a scene where they sort that out. It was a pretty good scene. It was cool.
Like beef. It's like a back and forth, like...
Yeah, he calls up MTV and says like, play Michael Jackson, or I'll take off all the other guys that.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So just sort of highlighting that Michael broke through in that way, I suppose.
Okay.
So yeah, the race is an element in it. Again, it's just very like it's all just so in service of propping Michael up as this fucking gift from
God.
From God, yeah. And it just feels so corporate when you're watching it. And one of the things I also really don't like about this movie is the introduction of like Michael's love for animals.
Oh yeah, the
chimpanzee Bubbles is in the
CGI.
Movie. Oh my God, the CGI is crazy bad.
Oh, okay.
It's awful, really bad CGI. But no, that wasn't the part that I didn't like. I don't like how sudden that was. It was like there was no lead up to it. He gets like a monkey one day, and the whole family is like, "What's he doing?" Like in Joe Jackson, I remember he does this little. And then Michael was telling the story to the family like, I met Bubbles a few days ago, and I learned about it. It's like, okay, why don't we see that scene where we see him reacting to it and we understand the part of his brain that connects to animals. Instead we just get told, oh, by the way, he likes animals, now he's got a monkey, and he's like slowly collecting animals throughout the movie in the background. But yeah, I don't know, all of the things that I think are actually interesting about Michael as a guy are just nowhere to be seen. It's just like, this movie is supposed to be like, remember that song? He's amazing. We love Michael. Quincy Jones? Yeah, he's here. Michael's the guy. And that's just felt like that was what was happening the whole time. I was like,
do you love Michael? Do you love Michael? You love him?
Billie Jean is...
No, but genuinely.
Yes, bro. I think Off the Wall is like near perfect.
Damn, so he peaked to this first one.
That's not his first one.
Oh,
he did albums before that as a younger lad.
All right.
But that was his breakout big
studio debut.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's got other albums under just his name for when he was like a teen or a kid.
He knows the Elite Ball.
he does.
You,
Michael. Oh, me. Oh, right.
So I don't know.
These are Michael. Sorry. Yeah. No.
he knew that word before anyone. He knew that term. He knew about EVK before anyone else.
No, but Off the Wall is my favorite of his. Thriller's great too. I need to come back to Bad. I nearly did come back to Bad. I listened to a bit of it, but I didn't fully come back. I like Bad though. Bad's good.
Yeah.
I've not actually heard his albums post Bad. Like I know songs from them, obviously, like Black and White and Black or White. But yeah, I'm not actually listened to front to back like Invincible or Dangerous. But yeah, Thriller, fantastic. Off the Wall is like a fucking near perfect album to me.
Sheesh.
That's an incredible record.
Could you confidently say, what was it, like 9?
Yeah, 10? That's a high 9, bro. That's like a...
Could it edge into 10?
It could do, low-key. It's really good.
Childhood, what was that? Was that
No, not Childhood. I mean, oh yeah, no, not the albums, but his music.
And like,
his music, yeah.
I remember seeing the Thriller music video and just being scared of it.
Oh my god, Moonwalker. You know about that?
No.
Michael Jackson Moonwalker, we had the VHS for that. It was a movie he did where he had full creative control. And it was like a sci-fi movie, and it featured his music, and it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I remember there was a scene...
he had sci-fi aesthetics after 2000? Like, he did a music video where he was in like a astronaut suit, or it was like very sci-fi after 2000.
He had
that could...
Sorry, could you restart what you just said? Sorry.
because he was getting into like sci-fi stuff.
Yes.
And you mentioned that like this is a sci-fi film.
Yeah, Moonwalker. Yeah.
So
yeah, it was.
Do you remember like when it came out? Like
I couldn't tell you, man. All I know is we had a VHS player. We had Moonwalker, and there was a scene where it was, imagine a wall with like a semicircle in it. That was like it was like a tunnel, like a dark
1988
tunnel. And I remember it was a shot of like people emerging from the tunnel, and like the sunlight was getting black or something. There was like a shadow emerging. I remember it really scared me. Like I would always get so nervous to watch whatever that scene was. I've not seen it since I was like 4, so I can't really remember.
This is a concert and music video.
Yeah.
Along with a fantasy tale where he confronts a drug dealer called Mr. Big.
Yeah, this was my introduction to Michael Jackson.
Joe Pesci was in it?
Yeah, Joe Pesci was in it.
Scary.
Yeah, no, that would have been my introduction to Michael Jackson. But yeah, my family played his music plenty throughout my childhood. So yeah, I remember Rock With You. I used to really love that one when I was younger. That's from Off the Wall. That's an Off the Wall track. But yeah, no, Off the Wall, man. Like the deep cuts on that fucking album are insane, bro. Get on the Floor, man. Oof, Jesus, that song is so good. She's out of my life, Girlfriend. Just a note perfect record, low-key. But yeah, Thriller's the one where he's like, okay, I got something to prove, let's go big. You know, we got to follow up Off the Wall, and you can feel that with Thriller, Beat It, like they have a bit more expanse. And it is a really great record. He definitely met the moment. But for me, I think the playfulness, the looseness of Off the Wall, it's just so fucking fun to listen to.
Do you think there'll ever be an artist as big as him?
Man, yeah. I mean, yeah, there were definitely moments watching the biopic where I fell into it slap, and I was like, damn, he really was like
the guy.
Particularly in that Beat It scene I referenced earlier, I was like, god damn, he's crazy. Because that's the one scene where you are much like the other people in the scene, the observer to Michael in a very natural, organic way. And it wasn't like this, it didn't feel as pampered as the other scenes. So I was able to just sort of see what Michael was doing and bring it like through this film's lens, and just like, I was like, yeah, no, I see it. But I just wish it had that same amount of love for the other people, the writers, the producers that helped Michael along the way. Will there be another artist as big as Michael? It's hard to imagine.
People try and say, but no. Yeah, like you hear the stories at the time. Sure. Like, no one's really on that level.
Definitely, especially when you think about how little mystique there kind of is, how exposed everyone is.
It's so interesting because it was like pre-internet, but he was having that much splash. And motion.
Like, you know, if you think about people talking about the death of the movie star, it's like you used to have to pay to see actors.
Really?
You know?
Oh, yeah. I actually didn't know that.
In the sense to where like, you know, it wasn't as easy to see what an actor's up to. Like they're talking about the movie press. Like you see if you want to see your favorite actor, you just go on your phone for 5 minutes.
True. Yeah.
You know, whereas before it was like, oh, I want to see this movie because it has this actor in it, and it's kind of rare to see them. It's either I catch it on TV or the talk show, or like, you know what I mean. So,
and then they don't do reruns. It's like,
damn,
that's that.
Exactly. So yeah, I don't know if in the landscape of today, it's kind of feasible for an artist to have as much like.
Too many
there's plenty of artists who people obviously obsess over and love, but Michael was no. I don't know. It's hard to imagine that.
Or it feels less like there's like soul and passion behind it, and more so like it feels very commercial. I don't know. That's the feeling I get when I see like a Taylor Swift fan, like 7 different vinyl variants. Like it's hard to think like
it's exploitative, man. Yeah.
I feel like back then it was people were like camping up outside of hotels just for the love of the game.
Yeah, just to see Brody's face. Yeah. Anyway, man, that's pretty much everything I got to say about Michael. I'm trying to think if there's any scenes in it I want to bring up, but a lot of it is just very by-the-book biopic stuff. It's pretty dull. Yeah, that's that, man.
Damn.
But we got a lot more to talk about.
Yeah.
And the water music, bro.
Speaking of
music, yeah.
So, news,
yeah. So basically,
in the world of everything.
Not just music.
Music roundup. Well, no, news roundup.
Talking about politics.
That was tempted. You know what? I was tempted. I was going to mention maybe the tobacco thing. Do you see that? Where it's
I don't know what that is.
The government are banning tobacco from being bought if you were like born after 2004 or some shit.
Oh, really? They changed like the age restriction.
Yeah. So if you were born before 2004, you could still like. Yes, age restriction. Gotcha. It's basically they want to phase out tobacco, smokers, that whole thing. So they're being
it's a lucrative business though, so that's gonna be tough. But yeah, I respect that. I can respect the hustle. No, I'm down for that. Anyway, the last couple of weeks have been fairly not quiet when it comes to music releases, but there just hasn't been like a big one. And I've been working on my music a lot, so I've not really been listening to new music as much. I'm not like dialed in on an album like we did with My New Band Believe and Casino and the Gorillaz. We've got some new releases. There's American Football. There's Isaiah Rashad and Kneecap. I have heard the new Kneecap.
And Northwest. But what came out last week? Noah Khan came out last week.
Sorry. My fault, guys.
My
fault, bro.
The Noah Khan fans.
No, that wasn't cool. I'm sorry.
Hang you.
I'm sorry.
There's a band that was released. Let me see if I can load it.
Forgive me, guys.
No, they're gonna kill you, bro.
100-minute long album.
True, bro.
We're gonna just sort of have the music block of this episode be a bit more of a free for all, where we talk about new announcements, because there's been a lot of new announcements. And maybe just what you've been listening to. I mean, I think the new Kneecap's all right. How are you finding it?
I think I'm really a fan of the production. I think the production is really cool.
Nice.
It's different. It's not too generic. Like
sure.
Carnival is like such a weird beat on that one. Also, is it Something in Strangers?
Smugglers and Scholars.
Yeah, the beat is crazy. On
it sounds like Hotline Miami.
Something RA.
Oh yeah, Amra.
Yeah. That one had the drum beat on that. And then Headache as well. That's also crazy on that.
For sure. I enjoyed. There was a little stretch in the middle I really liked. I think it was just after Liar's Tale. There was a stretch I thought was really fun.
I've got 4 tracks left, so I'm excited for the High Tempest one.
Nice.
But I don't know. As a first listen, it's pretty good. Cool. I like the Arab. You saw the glitch in my system software glitch.
The Arab influence?
The Arab influence? No, the Arab feature on Palestine.
That song overall was pretty good too.
Very, very... Yeah, the beat... That's the thing. I think I'd generally say, like, it felt like they were very much tapping into the sounds of like a very nostalgic kind of grime scene.
Sure.
Palestine felt like that, and then Smugglers felt like that. Just very like I could see the touch points. I can't give you references, but very familiar. But like I think it's just nice to hear those sounds again and be used in this kind of context. Very
glad you're fucking with them. Man.
Some of the there was that one line on the first single.
Oh, Liar's Tale.
Where he's like, "Fuck Keir Starmer, Netanyahu's little bitch." Or something. That was. I could see that being played really loud. I really like the title track. Yeah, it's very fresh on my mind.
Yeah, I'm still digesting it. I think it's weaker than Fine Art. So far.
That's what I was going to ask as well. Cause...
I think Fine Art is just way more uniform. The music is kind of the vehicle for the message that they want to talk about. They I don't know. Creatively, they're not the most like spellbinding guys, and I feel like Fine Art showed a bit more awareness of that. And they're like, okay, we're going to just put together like a, utilizing our strengths for 10+ songs with some interludes, and cool. It's a very just like well put together record with loads of different sort of genre styles. The club stuff was really cool in there. And I guess FENIAN just feels a little bit more scatterbrained to me so far from what I've heard of it. I'm enjoying the songs though overall.
Yeah,
don't think it's bad.
A lot of different sounds.
I feel like it's not quite as like seamless, and I guess time will tell if they really stick out.
Also performances. I mean, I've not tapped into like I don't know the names of each member. I don't know, but this is my first entry into Kneecap as a whole.
DJ Prove's nowhere on this record.
Hearing
I don't know why.
a song in a cafe one time, but
DJ Prove, the producer, he's like not credited.
It's Dan something.
Unless that's. Did you see the film?
No.
Okay, you said this is your okay.
It's my first forte, but I've always been aware of them, especially for sure. With all the controversies and so on. But there is like one member. I'll find out names later. The performances are like kind of inconsistent on this album for me. It's like you'll have 2 members that will kill it, and then there's a third that comes in that.
There's only 2 vocalists.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I always thought it was 3 people.
It is 3, but the third guy doesn't.
What do they do?
That's the point I'm trying to make. So he's not credited anywhere. It's really. I think is he just like a guy in the chair who's like do this and that.
Well, always. Has this always been the case?
No, it hasn't. He's been the producer for before. He's had production credits and writing credits and stuff. But
who's the guy?
DJ Prove. With the balaclava. The teacher.
That's him.
The teacher. Yeah.
Oh, right.
The
teacher.
Yeah. No, that's how they know him.
That's like the law. He's called the teacher.
Well, no. Like he was. Of the 3, he's the one that's the teacher of the 3. Like, that's how they know him. He was their teacher.
So he's like the group leader.
Yeah, well, not really.
The pack leader. The Kevin Abstract.
No. Like he's a little bit older than the other guys.
Okay.
Because
he was a teacher.
Yes.
And he formed a band with students.
Yeah. That's that. Yeah, you'll see it in the movie. You should definitely watch the movie. Whoa. It's such a good movie.
Do you get to see his face?
They play themselves in the movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. No, they are.
Is that the first time that's ever?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, that's also a biopic.
As I'm saying,
Why didn't we mention
I'm surprised
Kneecap?
I didn't mention Kneecap. Yeah,
Would that be up there for you?
That's like the best.
Better than Batman?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Wow.
Yeah, Kneecap's great. Yeah, no, they play themselves in it, and they just sort of tell their story.
Yeah.
And it's loads of fun. Really, really good editing in that movie.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's hilarious too. But yeah, no, DJ Prove's input seems extremely limited on this record.
But he is involved.
I guess. It's very
He's
much...
on the cover.
Yeah, right. It's very much implied. I don't know. But
wait, was he?
He's obviously on the live show.
Could he be the one that was arrested? Or
that's Mokara. You're thinking of Mokara.
Oh right. Because
then
I guess that would thematically make sense. Yeah, there was that in the second track.
Yeah.
It was one of the title tracks.
I do think Mokara is the ratio from Mokara to Mowgli Bap is very much in favor of Mokara, and I actually think Mowgli Bap is completely.
Who's the one that does? Yeah.
Mowgli. Oh, good. Mowgli Bap is killing this shit, bro. I think he's absolutely dominating this record.
Who's the one that sounds a lot like Suicide Boys? Like the one that's like the low register.
That's Mowgli Bap, yeah.
Mowgli Bap.
I think he's doing a one. Because for me, he was like the weak link of fine art, but now I think he's outshining Mokara. But he's not on it as much as Mokara.
Mm-hmm.
Mokara is kind of. I think Mokara is like the face of the band mostly.
That's fair.
Even though I know Digipro's on the cover up, but Mokara with like I've seen them live like 3 times. Mokara is like he is a.
But interviews as well.
Yeah, interviews like I was gonna say loudmouth. That feels rude. I was gonna say loudmouth.
Outspoken.
Yeah, exactly like he's bantering with the crowd and shit.
A wild card.
A wild card. There you go. Mokara is like he's the sort of the speaker of the trio, and he's really funny. But I would say he's sort of like the face of the band mostly. If we were to pick anyone, it's probably him. But that this kind of leads into that with him having most of the performances on it. But I think Mowgli Bap did a really good job.
Do you listen to them outside of this record?
Yeah, no, there's a few tracks on Fine Art I come back to a lot.
Oh, cool.
Michael and I, we fought with Kneecap heavy, bro. We've had a lot of fun memories.
Seen them live?
3 times. Yeah.
Wow.
Their live show is elite, man.
Bees that serious.
Their live show is the shit.
They played, was it...
I saw them at Wide Awake Festival first, which was one of the best shows that's like top 10 of all time. I had the best time at that show. And then I saw them on their tour in Amsterdam. Mum and I went to Amsterdam, specifically for that show. Because she was also present at the Wide Awake show. We were like, we need to see him again. We to see him in Amsterdam? Cool, we just made that happen. Wow. And then Michael and I saw them in Birmingham. That was my most recent time seeing them. Yeah, their show is top of the line. Like the crowd energy, it's like the hive mind element is so like fucking powerful with their show. It's so cool. It's really, really good. Their like stage command is crazy. So highly recommend their live show. Like I think their live show is the best thing about Kneecap. Their music's great too, though. I really like a lot of the tracks off Fine Art. They've got some stinkers and before that, and not every song on Fine Art's amazing. But overall, I do like their music. Yeah.
Have they addressed the because I know there's like allegations. Have they addressed any?
Yeah. I believe. Oh, you mean about Mowgli Bap, right?
Possibly.
Yeah. No, I've heard about that.
Essay stuff.
Yes. Yeah. No, I don't know about that. Actually, that seems very like muted in the wake of all.
Yeah, because obviously it's like it's a toughie because they're so outspoken about
that's,
a good cause, and you don't.
Not
want
a
to
lot of
take
people
them
know
down,
this though. You're right.
Really?
This is not very frequently spoken.
Yeah,
about.
I follow one person on Twitter that when the film came out, they were like quote tweeting the film. It was like, oh, don't platform this.
Yeah, because all of the allegations regarding Mokara being like a terrorist are just a load of bollocks.
It's
just
propaganda.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I always forget about this because this doesn't get spoken about. But yeah, Mowgli Bap dating back.
Do they seed anything in the film to perhaps suggest like behavior-wise?
I mean, they're depicted as like kind of, hoodlums, satirical angle there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's come of that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's just a
quite
very rare conversation. Yeah, no, but that is a point.
Sheesh.
But yeah, overall though, I do fuck with Kneecap. New album sounding cool. How's the new American Football, bro?
American War. I have not listened to their music at all up to this point.
Yeah, this is your first.
I heard one song. Where is it? Like I've heard that in memes, song. And then I heard the song.
Oh, that's so crushing to me.
That's just how it goes.
That's how it goes. That makes you so upset.
No, because then when I heard the song, I was like, oh, that's the song from the meme.
Yeah.
And then
that's wild.
And then, but I'd never because it's not my genre, so I don't really indulge in the rest of it. Yeah. But I know it's like really beloved, and
the
people say that they're very
emotional.
Like some people, I read like. on Album of the Year, they were like, oh, this band is like one of the few bands that I can like, I feel emotional while listening to them, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, the first record was it's in my top...
it's like the story is 1999, and then they took a break, and then
that's the only album they had for a long time.
And then they came back with
LP2, which was rubbish.
Really, in your opinion?
Fucking rubbish.
But LP3
still
has Hayley Williams on it.
It does, and
2016 as well, big year.
It was Hayley Williams. I think Rachel Goswell from Slow Dives on that.
Okay.
And
from Slow Dives?
Yeah. The first album is in my top 3 ever. I love that fucking record to death.
Shit.
And I would not feel that way had I heard it at a different time in my life. Probably that's how music finds you. You know, that album was my college soundtrack. That shit was like huge for me. And it still hits for me. Like, that is a fucking flawless record. I love that album a lot. So when they came back, I was like, let's go. But yeah, the second album, it just feels like they're trying to convince us that we're back. It's the same old band you love, right? And it's just like, it just sounds like they basically just tried to
dilute the sound,
copy paste the first record, but they're not those people anymore, and you could just feel that disconnect.
They even copied like the album cover, how it's like the borders and stuff, but then they ditched out the third one.
You did, the third one, it felt like they matured, and you could really feel like an evolution. Like that album just sounds so huge, like the world of it just feels so much bigger. Cool. And I've not touched the new one. But
even the singles?
No, I'm very much a single purist guy. When it comes to albums, I'm really looking forward to. If it's not like readily available to me, I would just avoid the singles.
My thoughts. Okay, well,
how's it sounding, bro?
It's sounding really good.
Good to hear. Great.
It's oh my god, the first track.
Yeah, Man Overboard
does some insane shit with drums.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just a really interesting decision in terms of like tempo and it sounds like they've still got it. I assume.
Awesome, yeah.
Like
they like locked in heavy
these are it sounds like musicians that are good at what they do. Like, they're really good at it.
Yeah, I mean they never. To be fair, they've always played well. Like even with the second album, they were good. But
doing
something
quite different to my ear that I haven't heard before.
Cool. Yeah.
Playing around with stuff like that.
Yeah, like I guess because Mike Kinsella of the band, he had another band called Owen, which I think is still active, and he was in that band during the hiatus, so he was still active as a musician. But American Football reformed with that second album, and even on that second album, it didn't sound like production-wise, it didn't sound bad.
Yeah.
It was just the ideas were just so empty. It was like it was just sort of retreading old ground.
Yeah.
But without the same like hunger or like it doesn't feel like it was coming from the same place because they're not the same people. It was so long ago. LP3 felt like an earnest, like off my chest expression. It felt like new for them.
Yeah.
And we like really locked in with that one. And so and I love the artwork on this new one. I think it looks so cool.
The red.
Fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah, there's two Steves in this, right?
I couldn't tell you the numbers.
Steve Lamos and Steve Holmes.
Lovely. There's double Steve.
It's two Steves.
Nice.
Damn, yeah, you should know this, bro.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? I know Mike.
I know Mike Kinsella.
Okay, the thing is with so the writing on the record, I haven't really gone too deep into.
Yeah.
The voice, at points, I'm hearing like Morrissey. It's weird.
Oh, sure.
But I don't know.
The new voice, yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds
like
this on the first album.
Really? Okay.
Nothing. When they came back with LP2, I was like, what the fuck? They have grown up. Shit, this does not sound like how they did before.
Damn.
But
expected.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like how withering and just sort of really saccharine his voice can get on LP3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that's going to hold true on 4.
Oh yeah, he sounds like, yeah.
There are some goofy lines on LP3 too.
A lot more feels like darker stuff, but then there's like pockets of.
The cover art looks darker.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the sound isn't like completely dark. It's like still really flavorful and like textured. There's a few passages that they play. I don't know if they've ever played around with saxophone.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you know, they have a song. Oh, they have a one with the song on this record, don't they? The one with it's like an instrument.
The one with the piano.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they have. That's something they've done before.
Okay.
On the first record, there's the one with the Wurlitzer. And
so you have heard stuff from this record?
No. I'm saying I saw the track list.
Oh.
And I saw that there was the one with the track on it, which is something they did on the first record. So
cool.
Yeah, so it's sort of carrying on.
Cool
that.
Back. But I think I will say, prepare yourself because the tone of the ending suggests maybe this is it.
Oh really?
This could be it.
You wouldn't be shocked if that's
because he says something. Yeah, he says something along the lines of if I did, disappear kind of thing.
Oh wow!
But it could be like a general thematic thing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like
But
there was a long time where I was pretty sure the only album we were going to was the first record. So so the fact that we've gotten more since then is I'm very grateful. Yeah. Especially one that I love with LP3.
They still got it. So.
Yeah, cool, nice. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Because it doesn't sound shit.
Bro,
so
you could tell I'm passionate about my fucking new album since a new American football album dropped. I still ain't heard it.
Yeah, you were the one that was dude, we have to do that. We have to do that for next episode.
Yeah, the Kneecap one I guess was just more like easy.
I will say so. The single was No Feeling Bad Moons.
Yeah.
Bad Moons has this like. I think it's the one that builds the most. I think in terms of like giving you a whole little journey, it's like 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it just crescendos. It goes all out. It's quite very, very cool.
Sweet, man.
There's some cool female vocalists that are credited, but they're not like listed as features.
Okay.
Patron Saint of Pale is one to look out for. Sure. My favorite on the record though was a song called Blood on My Blood.
Okay.
That one just has.
Can I see the feature? That's the first one I recognise.
Yeah, there's.
Brendan Yates was on it. Fucking Brendan Yates.
Brendan Yates
from Turnstile.
Turnstile, and then also he was on the.
He's on the Blood Orange album.
The Blood Orange one,
yeah. Sure.
There you go. Yeah. His contribution, I don't know. I didn't really notice.
Fair enough.
In the track, so it could have just been really minor.
Okay.
But it was definitely stand out that one. That was the second single.
Cool. Yeah.
Wasn't crazy about the Wisp track. There was I think the way that song ends is a lot more interesting than the way it blends guitar and sax really, really pleasantly, and you have this female vocalist coming in. It's really sweet. But it's kind of hard to talk about this kind of album because it's like it's very instrumental heavy. And I feel like very sparse.
Yeah.
Lyrically, so but it's
all the records. Are
it sounds
they're not the most verbose.
It sounds good. If I was to give a rating to this, I think at the moment I'm like strong 7. I think it could swing to an 8, but it's again I don't know if I will revisit it because it's not my kind of music.
Sure, it's not like your default.
Yeah, it's not like I'm craving to come back to it, but I'm excited to whenever the day comes listen to the first LP because I'm sure that there's going to be some. I mean, that's very high praise is coming from you.
Yeah,
so.
I've got silly scrubbles on that. Last FM scrubbles.
Elite Ball Knowledge.
Elite Ball Knowledge. Yeah, no, I'm just so happy there's another American football album in the world, bro.
I think you'll find it. Hopefully you'll find it really good.
Awesome. And what was the other one? Isaiah Rashad. How's that?
Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, scores on the board?
I haven't heard it.
I know, but... Trying to count me down?
Oh, sure. Okay. This is Daniel's score for It's Been Awful by Isaiah Rashad. 3, 2, 1.
5.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
Aww. Well.
Maybe close to a 6, but like I feel very comfortable saying like 5. It didn't really do much for me.
Interesting. Did you like Isaiah's previous shit or not?
I have not heard it.
Oh, this is your first Isaiah?
So I hope this is... No, I think about it like... I hope that the other stuff is just infinitely better, but 6-year wait for this sounding music. Like obviously, just knowing that in context and then hearing the music, I don't really see it. Like a lot of the stuff feels like stuff that could be like bonus tracks.
Yeah.
To an album that's already out, and that's a shame. Like so there's some filler moments.
I tried to listen to it last night.
Yeah, how far did you get through?
2 songs, I fell asleep.
You're joking.
I was tired though. I was tired. It wasn't.
My favorite track.
What's the best song? What's the song I should look forward to? What should I look forward to? What's the banger of the song?
719 Freestyle. The
last track's the best one. Okay.
But it is like, but most of it is jazz fused R&B.
Yeah, like he's no stranger to making pretty like sort of mellow, nondescript stuff, but
the ones that lean really into the jazz aesthetic, where they'll include saxophone and then really dip their toes into them, those are my favorites. The ones that are kind of just brushing around. There's a really stinker chorus on this. It's like, I need to play the snippet because it's called Happy Hour. Baby. Yeah, that
Kendrick reference.
What?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. I went in with some expectations because Schoolboy Q is pushing it quite a lot.
Okay, I reckon I'd like that, by the way.
Yeah.
The baby thing. That didn't sound bad to me.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it wasn't anything to write home about. So
sure. Yeah, I
was pretty neutral on it.
Well, I have like he's one of those artists I just have a kind of a soft spot for. I think his last record, House is Burning, I really enjoyed that record. That was
I've heard good things.
It's one of my most streamed
he
albums.
seems to be a really like strong artist overall.
Yeah, sure.
His output seems to be consistent.
No, he's one of those guys that people who love him like really fucking love him. You know, like, he's got like
there's this vinyl guy on Twitter called Dro, vinyl 7 or vinyls, and he doesn't often do like track by track posts on his. He doesn't tweet about that, but only for big releases like new Weeknd album, new Drake album.
Okay.
He was so hyped for this Isaiah Rashad, and he like posted, this is one of top 10 Isaiah Rashad songs.
Sure.
So I
find you hear a lot
when
of
you
people,
listen to it.
You hear a lot of people saying things like, "Oh man, those were the days. Sylvia demo, me and the boys getting high like back in uni."
Yeah, to be fair,
that's the kind of thing you hear.
I did see a lot of people say like this is a great smoking album.
Sure, Sylvia demo is a fantastic project.
But
in my opinion,
his review,
that album deserves its.
That's what he said.
Oh shit! This is the guy you're talking about.
This is the guy.
I had high expectations for this Isaiah Rashad album, and admittedly I hold The House is Burning in very high regard compared to most people, so part of me was trying to ground myself so I wasn't disappointed, but none of that fucking mattered. It's been awful, it's beautiful. It's everything I didn't think it would be, and everything I needed it to be at the same time. Everything felt so ethereal, it felt intimate, but confident this one is going to live with me. Damn.
To be fair,
isn't that nice?
I want to.
Isn't that lovely?
I passively listen
to
this album.
Yeah,
for sure.
Cool, carry on. Thank you. Just to make sure that we're on the same page. But that is lovely.
SZA.
Oh yeah, SZA and Isaiah Rashad is a pretty beloved duo.
That was
people get excited for their collab.
Dominic Fike.
Oh, he's on it.
Yeah. In terms of like, I don't know what is his genre. Is he a hip hop artist?
Yeah, rapper, but very like kind of R&B flavored.
I would say there's like 2 tracks that
very
feel
atmospheric, mellow.
That feel like a rap record. You know, and that's scared to look down, and then the last track I mentioned, 719 Freestyle. That's a banger. To close an album though, I don't know if it feels. I don't know if it's like the best album closer because it just feels kind of like okay. But it's a great song. It's a great song. It's got a great hook on it. He gives a really impassioned performance. It's so tonally different, but in a way, I don't know if this is like a red flag to say like I wanted that, but maybe his older albums have that for me. So we'll see. Yeah,
he's got like he's got the occasional like hard hitter. Yeah. The lead single off House is Burning had with that Memphis beat. That's pretty fire.
Memphis.
Yeah. R.I.P. Oh, to look up track 4 on Sylvia demo. I can't remember. It's R.I.P. like Kevin something. R.I.P. Kevin Miller. Yes, that one is a banger. All right, should we get into the news?
Well, Northwest, just a brief mention.
Go on. Talk about Northwest.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to say. I think it's like.
Is it fire?
No, but you might actually fuck with it. I don't know.
What's the genre? We like.
It's just like
rage or something.
Yeah, it's like rage with heavy guitar. It's like very reliant on. The formula is this. It's like we have infinite budget clearly because we're able to clear these samples. The formula is all the same. It starts off with the sample. Yeah, it starts off with a sample.
Caramel
and then
Dancing?
Goes straight. Yeah, that one's actually my favorite track. It's like, it goes pretty hard.
Sweet.
But yeah, the formula is sample of thing that you know without anything else, and then into very abrasive rage beat with maybe guitar, and then some really loud distortion. There's one track that just ends, and it's just like it's grating. Like it's just it's into the red. Like I said, that one track, it's called "Whoa" with that caramel. Sample. Caramel sample. So that one's like really good start finish. But yeah, some of the beats, I don't know. To give like everyone's like 12-year-old. I don't know, man. It's like I think it's cool. I guess it exists.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay.
It's a quick listen. 11 minutes.
Sure,
it's a YouTube video.
It's a novelty thing.
Yeah. It was just our curiosity, but yeah.
Daniel, there's been a lot in the world of announcements for new albums, movies, trailers. Oh man, there's so much to talk about. Look at your notes app is fucking beefy. I'm excited
blast
to
through this.
Yeah. Go on.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
New Weyes Blood album, 90% complete.
Oh, that's cool.
It's 90% done.
I didn't even know that.
So it might be. There you go. That's what you get when you come to Daniel.
I do like a bit of Weyes Blood. So.
Olivia Rodrigo and Weyes Blood song on the new album.
Oh yeah, I did see that Weyes Blood performed at the SNL thing. I think.
Yes,
or she was,
this
was
a separate. This was like a one-off show in LA.
Alrighty. So hold on. Is it Olivia Rodrigo on the Weyes Blood album, or is it Weyes Blood on the Olivia Rodrigo, or is it both?
The vice versa, I think. Wait.
Which one?
The latter.
The latter. Okay.
The vice versa.
Okay, cool.
It's a track called "Better Luck Next Time."
All right, that sounds like an Olivia Rodrigo title.
Yeah. New Grimes album, Psy Opera.
Yeah, I heard about
which
that.
you mentioned.
She's got AI psychosis.
Is that what she said?
That's what she said, man.
That's awesome.
So cool.
Drake Iceman release date enclosed in giant block of ice, pickaxe, fires, police called, firemen melted it down, academic said he could melt it, which I thought was really funny.
Important that you added that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes,
that was a whole
donuts.
That was a donut. Yeah. She's doing too much.
I'm really excited.
Travis Scott's Rumored and Sexy Red 2.
Oh, yep.
Because it was so they got
Sexy Red 2.
2.
Another
Inside Out 2. Sorry.
The sequel to Sexy Red is on Iceman.
It will be Drake.
Drake's featuring himself.
Yeah.
He's Sexy Red 2. Central C on it? Are those other songs?
Hands on your knees. Wait, no. What was he saying?
Wait, are there singles going to be on it, do you reckon?
No.
What did I miss? And do they have the Iceman thing?
They do.
Or is that that moment's
But
past?
it happens all the time, right? Where it's like an artist, you think it's for this era, but then it's not on the album.
Yeah,
they did this with The Weeknd. Dancing in the Flames wasn't on the album.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so
you're thinking it's not.
And also Travis Scott, didn't he Rolly, Watch? Was it Watch? Kanye West, Lil
Yes.
Uzi? I don't know. I think if any of the singles would make it on, I think it would be What Did I Miss? But even then, it feels like a outside, just
it does.
What did I miss? It feels like it's exclusive to the Iceman episodes.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they would follow an episode dropping a single.
It feels kind of, it doesn't feel like it's part of a bigger story.
And then also, what about Dog? Is it Dog Bone, Dog Tooth? The Julia Wolf and Yeet track?
Oh, yeah. The one that came out
after.
The one that came out after the Central C track, right?
Yeah. But that one has a completely different. It has Julia on the cover, so I think it will be a completely new track list.
Cool, that's nice.
Yeah.
You excited? You hype?
Let's keep on rolling.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I will, because it comes back. Because at first, I recorded the fact that there was a block of ice, and he was claiming it's his creation.
Okay. Are you hyped for
And
Iceman?
then they obviously got the release date.
I want to know how you
Drake,
feeling?
May 15th.
Looking forward to it. Are you excited for it to happen? I am. I'm excited for it to happen.
It's a big release.
Exactly.
And furthermore, someone close to his camp said Drake's Iceman will format this is the leaker, the one I explained to you.
The
leaked Casino's release date and everything.
Yeah, that guy.
He said Drake's Iceman will format like no other album from him. Expect a classic.
I'm not expecting a classic, brother.
What could this format be? What exactly?
What does he mean by format? What do you mean by that?
I don't know. And it intrigues
me. He said a
me.
different format from any previous Drake album.
Like no other album from him. Yeah.
10 tracks, please.
Like maybe Act 1, Act 2, Act 3.
We cannot give the green flag for Drake to do a quadruple disc album.
This is a thing that we've obviously been seeing a lot from this year, is the whole 1 disc, 2 disc thing.
Yeah.
You'll have the J. Cole. What was the other 2 disc album that we picked up on this year?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. So we did the Fall Off and then...
The Fall Off.
Something else. Double disc.
Picked in...
The double disc?
The Yeet.
Yeah, the Yeet project, yeah.
That was a double discer.
Should have left my mind, bro.
No, bro! Bring it back! No, I did revisit...
I'm good,
can I revisit that score? I'm bumped from 7 to 6. It could go
what did you give it in the video?
I think a 7.
You gave it a 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I might have...
I think you gave it a 6, bro. Yeah. I think you gave it a 6.
I revised it mid...
Okay, sure.
I think maybe.
Right. I remember you saying 6, and I spent a lot of time.
Did I say 6?
I spent a lot of time with that footage, and my memory is...
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll stay at 6 then, I guess. Revising a rating that doesn't need a revising. Are you excited for the Iceman? Yeah, you said yeah.
I'm not expecting to enjoy it, but I am looking forward to it happening.
Why is everyone saying it's going to be like different? It's going to be like that. I mean, it's for the best,
They say that for like fucking every Drake album.
For all the dogs.
Yeah. I'm not expecting it to be anything special.
But it's coming out next week. That's the next thing for the podcast, probably. That would probably be it. Do you
fun.
think... So, yeah, today he's been filming a music video. Another one.
Nukes?
No nukes this time. He's been on a truck with blocks of ice behind him on a flatbed, or whatever you call them.
Cute.
Rapping into the... and doing that whole thing. On the streets of Canada. What other streets would he be on? Compton. He's going back to Kendrick. Honestly, people
round two.
Honestly, you should go to Compton. Apparently, there was I don't know which side it was, but they were gonna give him the pass, to allow him in. they didn't really care too much about Kendrick stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So that was interesting.
I'm really enjoying.
So you don't think? Do you think he'll talk about the?
Yeah, I mean, I think he will like subliminally allude to it a bunch of times, and I don't think he's going to go that in depth.
It's so obvious.
He never does.
There's not going to be any introspection.
Yeah,
the fact that he's dropping nukes, he's doing this whole Ice Cube bullshit.
It's also
Travis Scott,
exactly. None of it leads to like an introspective.
It seems like it's just going to be a banger, you know, summer anthem,
yes,
like Super Bowl type of thing.
Which
it'll be interesting. If we get like first person shooter spread across 15 tracks, I mean. He could do the good banger hip hop track. Yeah, Fair Trade, I love Fair Trade.
I get Fair Trade in my head a lot, actually.
Yeah. So I think, but...
That's catchy.
Yeah. So I think he can all melt down his verse on. If he had that kind of energy consistent and not pulled any bullshit gimmick, like Meet Your Padre, Señor Mi Amor, or like something
Loki,
like some drowsy R&B, boring...
Loki, I want a whole album of the gimmicks.
Because the thing with...
That'd be great. Imagine every song he goes that hard.
I wouldn't even finish it. I promise you. I wouldn't even force myself to listen to it.
That'd be fun.
I would click off. I would be like, there's better things I could do.
Like, it's like Calling My Name, Meet Your Padre. Like, every song's a different, like, he's going super hard into the worst.
21, can you do something? No.
I love that song.
No, not that one.
That's not a good example.
I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for the get hurt. My brother loved that one when that came out. I was hearing it around the house.
Yeah, I know a few people that's
crazy.
That tune.
But yeah, moving on. Elden Ring movie. Cast. Over $100 million budget. A24's biggest film.
2028 March, right? March 2028.
Probably yes.
Yes, I'm pumped.
Filming is ongoing. I've seen behind the scenes. Dung Eater, Queen Marika,
and
a young Morgott. Morgott. Which one?
Margot.
The one you find at the base of the Erd tree.
Oh, sure, Morgott. Yeah, that's Morgott.
Yes, Morgott. Young Morgott.
I cannot wait for this movie.
Shit coming out of his head.
I'm so Alex Garland pilled. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, he's like
on this current run.
He's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm pumped for this.
Did you watch Devs?
I have not seen Devs. Whoa. I really want to see Devs.
Yeah.
The TV thing you did.
Yeah.
Kaylee Spaney's in that too. Yeah. I want to check it out. Yeah. I love all his movies, so I've got no reason to expect anything less than greatness from Mr. Garland. And
Alex Garland pilled.
I really am. It's fucked up. Yeah, I think his movies are so good. But yeah, no, this adaptation is it's just so crazy that's happening. I can't believe this.
I'm just happy he's away from the politics stuff because I hate his politics.
Sure.
I was not a fan of Civil War. I was not a fan of Warfare. I'm glad we're off it now.
Yeah, fair enough. He's got out of his system.
Because it just gives like... I can understand why he's doing it from this perspective because he wants to, open the conversation wider. But like, if your politics align, it's a headache. I just to me, any more of it, I just would have.
No, he is flaky. I agree.
I hate, but Elden Ring feels like okay. Now we can just focus on, and 28 years as well. Like I feel like those.
Yeah.
That felt I could like the stuff he's talking about with Brexit through 28 years. Perfect, amazing. I love that stuff. Yeah. Like it really has inspired me to think about how you can approach a zombie film differently, and then there's hope for this, for Elden Ring to be about. It could be about all sorts of things, monarchy
exactly.
and
so many. It's so open for because obviously the stories in From Software games are very ambiguous. They're sort of esoteric, mysterious. There's so many ways an author and a visionary, like a very individual filmmaker like Alex Garland, someone who's just got so many unique traits. Like his films are just so one of one, like just the way he approaches it. And I feel like I'd be so interested to see what he decides to do with that. His films are really daring.
There's no question he's good at direction. I think he brings a real oomph to his filmmaking. Even with through something like a Warframe, I've heard a lot about the sound work or Warfare. The sound and also in Civil War, like the cutting with the photographs mid-combat and it feeling very jarring. It's like unique, and as cinema experiences go in presenting action and presenting... The
sensorial side of his films are really cool. But yeah, like if you were to see an Elden Ring movies coming out and the director's like, I don't know, Wes Ball, the guy who's doing this... I'm just thinking of someone who's like a director for hire, maybe like James Mangold or something. Yeah. I don't know. Someone who's just not really got like as much sauce. no offense, guys. But I love The Kingdom of the... I thought it was a good movie, and I enjoyed A Complete Unknown. I said earlier, I like A Complete Unknown. Yeah, Logan. Yeah. Oh, freaking God Interrupted is great. Yeah, no shade. I'm just saying these are filmmakers to where their personal stamp on the film is not as obvious as like Alex Garland.
Yeah.
I think that's really interesting to me to see that for Elden Ring specifically, 824 with this, but it's just the congruence of moving parts is so cool. I'm pumped. I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Men as well. Did you?
My favorite of his movies.
That's a hot take.
I know.
That's insane.
Wow. Love that movie a lot.
Okay. We best move on before we get started. Curry Barker directing New Texas Chainsaw for A24. Speaking of Obsession's coming out next week.
I'm excited, dude. I'm hearing it's really gross.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah. I know Michael was hyped for that. We'll probably go see it together. Yeah, cool to see. Bro, I swear, like, someone said this in the group chat. Like, is it just horror movies that YouTubers make, bro? It seems
that's true.
It's just like, when I'm looking at the YouTubers that make movies, it's all horror. Chris Statman, Philippou Bros,
KSI and Casper Lee.
Yeah, horror movie right there.
Comedy, bro.
Fine Bros, they made a horror movie.
That's true. I guess because horror is like cheap and quick and easier. Sure. Maybe, I don't know. It's very interesting.
I guess Bo Burnham made 8th grade if you want to count him. But...
I would count him because he started off on YouTube now.
Sure. Yeah, I suppose.
8th grade, yeah. That was a good film.
8th grade's amazing, yeah. Big fan of that movie.
Will he make another?
I would love to see that, but he's been pretty quiet for a bit. He's probably working on something. I don't know.
Uzi dropping in the summer, perhaps?
Yeah, okay. Hopefully it's not like the last one. And it's more like Pink Tape. No response to that one.
I'm not even going to edge it anymore.
Well, Pink Tape was better than Eternal Take 2. Surely you can give me that. I mean, that's a no-brainer, bro. Why are you thinking so?
No, I think I put it just a point above. Just a tad bit above.
What, Pink Tape? Or Eternal Take 2?
Eternal Take 2.
A point above Pink Tape?
Yeah.
That's really crazy.
Fruitville Shuffle?
I can't believe that.
Celebration? Why can't you believe that?
Eternal Take 2.
There is not a single song on Eternal Take 2 that sounds as awful as CS on Pink Tape. As grating, as damn near grating. There's some great production moments on...
I think there's several.
2. On Eternal Take 2?
Yeah. You're talking to me here. I think Pink Tape's just fucking excellent.
Okay, whatever, man.
So I mean,
let's see what the general consensus is.
I think the general consensus is that Eternal Take 2 is like dog shit.
Oh, Eternal Take 2.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the first one.
You said 2.
Oh,
you said
sorry.
2. No, preferring the first one to Pink Tape.
Yeah, the first one.
That's fine.
I said Fruitville Shuffle and Celebration.
I can't remember the fucking track list of 2.
Bro, come on, bro.
I can't remember the track list of 2.
Yeah, obviously Eternal Take 2's ass. Like, that's just,
okay.
That's so much worse.
So that's why. So that's
there's like no artistic merit in that album.
Right. Well, so my reaction makes sense now, right?
Yeah. But I thought, if it was Eternal Take 1,
that's fair enough. Yeah, I won't argue
that's crazy,
that's fair.
Bro.
I still prefer Pink Tape personally, but I think that's fine.
Battlefield movie directed by Christopher McQuarrie, Attached, combating the COD movie. Michael B. Jordan's Attached.
Yeah, I heard about that. Battlefield movie. What's the plot like?
Battlefield, bro. The thing with COD though, those the early Modern Warfare campaigns are really good, but the reboot is just deeply. I mean, it is propaganda when you like strip it down to its core. It's military propaganda.
Sure.
But the reboot straight up does revisionist history. There's a thing called the Highway of Death that America had a big role to play, but then they rewrite it so that Russia's responsible.
There were so many games in the PS3 era that were low key like American military.
Yeah.
Like the Rainbow Sixes and
they invested a lot into
Operation Flashpoint.
Yeah.
And like they're pretty fun shooters, but there's just so many games that are just so like hoorah America. It's crazy how common it was like in the early PS3, early 360.
There's
era.
an amazing video essay about it on YouTube if you just had a look for it.
I own quite a few of them.
It's really
bro. Can I show you something crazy?
Eye-opening.
Can I show you something crazy? Have a look at this game.
Take a look at this, Gordon.
Have a look at this game.
Why would you buy this, bro? Who the fuck is that, bro?
Do you want to show other people?
I'm just dumbfounded, bro.
America's 10 Most Wanted on the PlayStation 2. It's a game where you play as America and you hunt down wanted people, real wanted people. These are real human beings. Osama bin Laden's like the final boss. Yeah, man, I played it, and it's crazy. The moment you kill someone, it's like plus 100, like loads of like...
Wow.
You know those videos where it's like, so-and-so game if it was made in 2026, it's like memes.
Monkey
and
receptor.
it's like loads of shit on the screen, like...
Yep.
Everything you do is like super rewarded with points, and it's so weird. It's like
yes,
the most
I want to
arcadey.
join the military.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
And also the director for the COD movie is like openly pro-Israel.
Really? It could have been Spielberg.
Like, it's Paramount.
Could have been Spielberg. Remember that? Spielberg.
No.
Spielberg wanted to do it, but they said they said no.
COD.
Yeah, Spielberg was going to do it, but they were like, "No, we don't think you fit the vision. We could have had a Spielberg COD movie."
That's strange.
Yeah, instead we got Mr. Pro-Israel.
Yeah, I mean, Spielberg did Munich.
True.
Anyways, Park Chan-wook's next film announced. Park Chan-wook's next film announced.
I had to reload it. Animation.
Brigands. How do you say that word? Brigands of Rattle Creek.
Where am I looking right now?
Yeah. Where am I looking at?
Oh, no. I was thinking of Bong Joon-ho. I always do that. Park Chan-wook, yeah, because...
they're all different. They're all different, man.
No, I heard the words Park Chan-wook, and I said animated film. Did you hear me say it? I was thinking of the Bong Joon-ho movie. Yeah,
he has an animated film?
Yeah, he's working. His next movie's an animation.
I thought it was a horror.
But, no, Bong Joon-ho's next one's an animation.
Oh, right. Pedro Pascal, Matthew McConaughey, Austin Butler, and Tang Wei.
Oh, wow, okay.
Ugh.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be great. He's a fucking brilliant film.
Yeah, bro. He needs to get in this time, right? Fucking Academy, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck the Oscars. Sorry. Reference Elite Ball. Confessions 2 Grinder vinyl. Do you know about this? Madonna sold Confessions 2 vinyl exclusive on the Grindr
That was
app.
my guess.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that's what it was.
No! Grindr, she grinded all the vinyl into a compactor. This is not in my list, but I'm going to bring it up now. Sabrina Carpenter, Madonna track. That's a single.
Okay, for the Madonna album.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
The Venom game cancelled due to Tony Todd's passing. There was a Venom game that was being developed by Insomniac.
Sure, I heard about that.
Speaking of, do you want to talk about Fuse?
Oh, Fuse? Yeah. Can do, yeah.
Alright. Show and tell.
Show and tell.
It's matching. It's twinning with your shirt. It was intentional.
Oh, yeah. The same orange. Similar orange.
Talk about this peak.
Sure. Yesterday, I started a new campaign on Fuse, Insomniac's third-person cover shooter from, 2000 it says 13. So far, it's pretty mid. I think it's considered one of the weaker Insomniac games. There's a run of Insomniac's career where they were sort of trying to get a new IP going, post-Resistance, because Resistance 3 happened. That was the end of Resistance. Damn. And then they had an indie game in the PS4 era too. It was called not Sword of the Sea. That's a different game. Ratchet and Clank was in a weird place with the spin-off games like Q-Force and stuff. And yeah, we got Fuse, which has I don't know. Has
one lethal team. Has
some very cool guns. There's a gun where you can crystallize the enemy. That's pretty neat. It's one of the worst looking games I've ever. Honestly, the PS3 360 era, absolute worst era for visuals, man. Because it was the era where it was HD and we can make games that look realistic now.
But it's not good enough.
At the time they were like, okay, yeah, games look realistic. We can really. That was just the closest we'd come to that at the time. I think PS2 games look fucking gorgeous. I love.
Yeah, good stylized.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
When they that's the trade off. You
Yeah,
you
exactly.
have hardware limitations, so you play around with the style. Really.
Absolutely, yeah, and I think developers got big for their boots with the PS3.
Yeah, they tried to really push it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
PS4, you could get something that looks pretty that was right.
The first games still hold up today.
Yeah,
they're still releasing remasters for no reason.
Freaking Infamous Second Son.
Until Dawn, Infamous Second Son.
It looks fantastic.
Killzone, I'd say.
Killzone, yes.
I mean, there is if you really go into the digital foundry of it, there's imperfections but it still looks for its time.
Yeah. And I've started a campaign on Metro Exodus. That is one of the best.
Oh yeah. The lighting.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, one of the best looking games I've ever seen. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. The new one's coming out.
Yeah, that's why I started it.
Ah, nice.
I bought it for £2 ages ago. I never played it. Yeah. Because it was on sale for I was like, well, if I'm going to get it, I'd rather get it for £2. So I grabbed it with the intent of playing it another time. And with the new announcement, I was like, cool, let me try it. I'm having a really good time with it.
Sick.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And I'm blown away by how it looks.
Did you end up playing Double Fine's the game they made after Psychonauts 2?
Was it Keeper?
I heard mixed things about it.
Yeah, me too. I think they just got a new game out as well, Kiln.
Yeah, that seems to be on a roll.
Multiplayer, yeah.
I think it's like that, but that similar things. They're just trying to find what's the next thing. Because Psychonauts is...
Man, Psychonauts 2, what a game. What a game.
I got up to the casino part, I stopped playing. Yeah. I was playing it on... I only recently got it on PlayStation, because it was
free, wasn't it? Was it free? I think it was on the monthly games.
Maybe.
Yeah, I want to say it was.
Maybe.
It's a good.
No, I paid for it. I had to.
Yeah.
support the old.
But Psychonauts was one of my favorite games ever.
But it was a stacked year. I think there was no way it was going to win. Was it 21?
That's the thing. It wasn't a stacked year. Should have won. That should have been better.
Who ended up winning again?
It Takes Two.
Yeah, it Takes Two over that.
No way. No fucking. For me,
have you played it? Yeah.
I played all of It Takes Two. I think Psychonauts 2 destroys It Takes. Personally, Psychonauts 2 is amazing.
Psychonauts 2 is let down by the amount of like yapping.
No, I disagree. I don't think that lets it down at all. Look. Then again, though, I grew up on 3D platformers and shit. You know, maybe this is more my thing, but I think Psychonauts 2 is one of the smartest, one of the most creative games of all time, bro. And I think it's an easy out of the nominees that year. I think that's easily the best one personally.
Okay, but you gutted.
I mean, I didn't expect it to win though, because I didn't think It Takes Two was going to win. I thought it was going to go like Deathloop or something because that was so well reviewed.
10 out.
It Takes Two took it. I was happy to see that. But for me, Psychonauts 2 I was like, bro, why is this not getting fucking 10s across the board? To me, that game is incredible. Yeah.
Venom game. You love Spider-Man 2.
I do. I think it's a great game.
I think there are moments, but I just generally was not. I mentioned it before that the third act was just because everything obviously like that's kind of when Venom comes in, but then it turns into this whole like the city's overrun and you're just fighting off these infected Venom people. They had so much more planned for that part of the game, which I felt like was the most important part to get right because now we have the Venom. There were so many left over lines and story beats with Tony Todd's performance, and it's such a shame that was stripped all the way down because of budget, because of timeline. So a solo game probably would have been awesome.
Absolutely.
And it's such a shame, deep shame that he's passed away.
Yeah.
But now, this is one of the two big news things.
Okay, go on.
Vince Staples' Blackberry Marmalade music video.
Music video was wild.
This song has taken my entire life. I've just been listening to it non-stop.
Oh, really? It's been like non-stop. Heavy rotation. How many listeners do you reckon? Estimate.
Over 50, 42.
Really?
Over 40, 50.
Wow, that's awesome, man. So you're really loving it, man.
Yeah, there's this... when a song gets this, like, I obsess over, like, they're very, it's a moment,
Yeah, so dope.
So it's going to probably end up in my top 10.
Nice.
It's already shot up very quickly.
Lady Diana.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm fucking with it, bro.
And then
I think I'm gonna guess I've given it like 5 listens.
I'm obsessed. Yeah, this is
wow,
the music video as well.
The music video,
Crybaby, and the album announcement.
Yeah, this is gonna be like an angry album.
This is what I said. Yeah. I said injecting some well-needed mainstream political commentary in an age where so many of these rappers are going MAGA. Nicki Minaj, Kodak, Lil Wayne, Ye, Lil Pump, Azealia Banks, Waka Flocka, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg. Artists have experienced success and then stepped away from politics.
Yep.
And it's just good to see him go even harder.
Vince is just targeted
on the nose.
He's pointed with
it's on the album cover.
He's so
Donald
like
Trump as a crybaby.
He's I hit Trump. I didn't even notice that. What?
What? Is that? Oh, I thought that was sarcasm.
No, I didn't notice that. I didn't look close enough, I guess.
What, really?
Yeah, I saw a baby crying. I didn't notice it was Trump. Fucking hell, it is.
Because he has the baby. He's the flag. The American flag as a diaper.
The reason I only saw the cover on the countdown page, so the cover art was kind of small. Smaller, I didn't notice it was. That's crazy. Yeah, wow, man.
And the track
title. He's got Go Go Gorilla. You got freaking
Only in America.
Cotton. Like I'm really getting a picture of a very angry, frustrated, fed up album. And I think Vince being so articulate and so witty and just so like careful with his positioning of these sort of things. He's the kind of person I would love to, hear this from.
But there was a moment where I was
you're right, very refreshing.
But it comes. But he's always been like that apparently, with North.
Always for sure,
and so on.
That's always been like at very least like an underlying element of his music, if not the thing.
Yeah.
But here it's like all fucking master off.
It's been
love the video, love the song.
But I'm glad that Vince is just out there doing it, and
for sure.
It's because it feels so perfect. Like you saw all the commentary that was being made during Trump's first term, and then obviously during Black Lives Matter, and now I feel like it's like, why is no one speaking? I feel like it's just
it's crazy.
I feel like now there are still some artists, I'm sure, in the sort of but not on the same kind of scale as these, as a Kendrick or a Vince or a Denzel. I feel like now more than ever you hope to hear about, especially with Ice and the second term.
And from somebody who's so good with their words as well, like just so compelling as a speaker. Like Vince Staples is the guy, man. I'm excited for the album, bro.
But
I think it's gonna be really good. I think it reminds me of the older Vince a little bit.
Post punk. People said it's like, oh, he's taking pages out of Paris, Texas, but Vince has always kind of had that edge, that post punk edge.
No. This to me is reminiscent of like Prima Donna, Summertime 06 era Vince, to where the production is a bit more eclectic and rough, and it has this like grittiness to it, and he finds like a bit of melodic pocket in it because he was so like eclectic with his beat choices back in that era. I feel like his albums at the moment, or his most recent few albums, production wise, have been less adventurous, but he's been more sort of introspective and focused lyrically, and that, like with Ramona Park and Dark Times. But yeah, this is him kind of combining those two worlds where he's very pointed, very targeted lyrically, and he's just got a very interesting angle with the groove and the beat as well. I can't wait for the album.
It's confrontational.
Very confrontational. Yeah,
especially with it being the first single, and for him to just spell it out, like, as plain and simple. Like the music video as well. I think I love just the artistic choices behind hiding the skin color, really focusing on the gun specifically, and like starting the first shot with the flag and then ending it off in the same place. And all you can hear are birds chirping and the flag swinging. And then obviously everything that happens in the diner, just like the security guards obliviousness to this guy coming in, and I mean, it's a very distressing video as a whole. Like it's violence on, but the only violence that's committed is on, you know, black people in the video, and it's just like not much has developed. It's just getting worse and worse in that country with gun control, and it feels urgent. That's what I'm saying. Like it feels like a cool.
I love that it's called Crybaby too. I think that's really interesting because that makes me think. I guess like racist people who feel like black people need to get over it or something, like they're crybabies maybe. That's kind of how I thought, because I feel like some people are like, oh, racism isn't a thing anymore like it used to be. Being black in America's fine, and you're like, you know, whining about it. Like, oh, it's just a word, like get over it, blah blah blah, like stuff like that. I feel like that's a rhetoric you hear a lot in Trump's America especially. So I think to call it Crybaby, I think that's kind of where my mind went, I suppose. But now that you pointed out that Trump is the baby, maybe there's a different angle.
Well, he's 100% just like very pathetic as a leader, and
so now I'm thinking it's like
it's very much like
this overly emotional.
This is your America. This is, you know, you've created this environment where people of color and feel incredibly unsafe. I'm excited to see how like the sound of this record is, how consistent it is. You know, like I wonder if it's all going to be on this like sort of guitar, like rough, punky sort of thing. I think so.
Reckon it's all going to be like that?
Yeah. Cool. I'm all for it.
That sounds great.
This song, we talked about the music video, but the song, man, like the flow switch up from the first verse and the second verse, content-wise, it's also just in your face, like from the very beginning, built on bloodstained ground. All Fall Down. Dirty Diana. Also, like that parallel mentioning Ye and Michael Jackson. And then the second verse, just straight up like saying it how it is, just like there were. I could say it, but you know, crackers selling, jacking the sound, selling it, boxing me in, and selling my shit. And then just kind of the rage in that, and also he left Def Jam. With Dark Times. And this feels like he's kind of been let off a leash a little to like just go all out, and then and make what he wants to make with under Loma Vista support. Obviously, I found it really interesting as well. The vinyl record. It comes with an autographed birth certificate. Oh, really? Which I don't know if that's meant to be like a comment on people, like white people saying, "Oh, you're not American, you're not British." Right. So it will say obviously like you're born here and that sort of thing. So by definition you are. But I just like that. That world building. This is definitely shot up to my most anticipated. With the amount of times I've spanned this track already. I mean, you've got 10 tracks, just a very like outspoken presentation with the track titles and the cover art. Like it's just like I'm gearing up for like it feels like I'm like a real feast, you know. All of his collaborators and like people that know him have said they say this is like just him going for it 100%. That's so cool. I love it. So I don't know if it'll be his most like, I mean, bro, with a cover like this, it's got to be the most politically out there. Yeah, surely. So exciting, man. What was next? You said these next two are like the big ones. Yeah, the other big one will obviously get to that. We'll blast through these other ones. Alien Isolation sequel teaser.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for that. Yeah,
look forward to that.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
First one, you enjoyed it.
Great game, really good.
Really underrated. I mean, it's rated, but it's also underrated. It's not really in conversation
definitely.
that much.
Yeah, for sure.
The AI in the Alien.
Oh yeah, game changing for sure.
New music from the Avalanches. You know.
Oh shit! Really? Yeah. Oh no way!
New album.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's great news. I love the Avalanches.
Sick.
Is it like a new single or something, or is it just? I
think it's a rollout. Yeah,
it's a rollout. Okay, yeah, great.
Changing
love that
profile
they're
pictures and stuff.
Still active, man. I think
it's a new album. Hold on, let me double check. Okay, it's not been announced. I mean, on the streaming page.
They always get a really. To me, they're like gorillas if they were good. Like,
okay, mate.
Sorry,
yeah,
no, like they always
insane.
They always get like loads of eclectic collaborators.
I like the hidden. Was it Frankie Sinatra?
Yeah, with Danny Brown.
And that one fucking surprised me, bro.
Yeah.
MF Doom.
Yeah.
I thought I only recognised Danny Brown.
MF Doom's on that song too, right?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Featured with Danny Brown?
Yeah, no, because you're not credited as the feature.
No, it's uncredited. So
oh, wow. No, I believe he's on it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've always known it to be with both of their names listed.
No, I mean, they...
Oh, seriously?
Oh, Daniel Dumille, yeah, that's Doom. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's got a verse on there.
Whoa. God,
I think on the music video.
I can't believe I never picked that up.
I think on the music video it has both of their names. Maybe not on the
I only heard Danny on it, but I guess...
Off his rocker, he's off his rocker.
New music from Gracie Abrams. LP3 on the way.
Cool.
Single announced next week. Product. New Ariana Grande album.
Bro,
Petal.
I saw the post. I thought it was a single because all it said
the
was
cover looks very.
All it said was Petal and a date, and I was like, okay, she's rolling out on the album. And then I saw the countdown was on Spotify.
Yep.
Yeah, no, looking forward to it. I liked her last one.
Really?
I thought it was good. Yeah.
That was decent.
Yeah. No,
what's your favorite track on it?
Probably Bye.
For me, Supernatural.
Yeah, okay, good shout. No, didn't really have as big of a splash as some of her other ones before that, like Positions and Thank You Next. But I did enjoy it. I think she's a really cool artist. She's going to be in this Fokker movie. She's on her acting shit right now. Yeah, so fresh off the Wicked stuff. But yeah, no, she's still got time for the music, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this new
I wonder what it will sound like, because it's kind of a weird period right now.
Definitely.
Post Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah.
And Wicked. So I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
What topical focus it'll be. 20 tracks talking about Ethan Slater. JPEGMAFIA experimental rap 6th album. May 21st, 25 tracks, 52 minutes.
52 minutes?
Yeah, 25 tracks.
Oh,
Single, Baby Girl. Music video is up. NA tour through to October, and he's got like a Kim Jong-un type of energy to the promotional material.
Yes, he does.
And I have a bit of this is Elite Ball. He did an interview with Kevin Abstract back in August for Wonderland magazine, and Kevin was asking, what are you up to? And he was like, I'm working on my new album. And then he was basically got down to the nitty. Well, it's like very brief, but he was like, I don't really know what the name is. I don't really know what like the track list is going to be. I'm making a bunch of music at the moment.
Okay, just sort of spitballing, freestyling it.
But my one theme is steroids.
That's what JPEG said.
Yeah.
Steroids is the theme.
And he's been listening to a lot of D'Angelo.
Okay. And now we have this album with a rollout as a bunch of women surrounding him with very
Vulture's energy.
Very Vulture's energy, yeah. Leather clothing as well. And then you got the military thing.
Let me guess.
How did we get from steroids to that?
Like this single.
Single's awful, man.
Wow. Okay.
Fucking dreadful.
Wow.
You enjoying it?
Yep.
Nice.
It's my
I'm glad, man. I'm glad.
What you doing?
Fills up the entire mix. It's just that one loop the entire song. I wish he chopped up. He's so good with vocal samples, and he just does nothing with it. He just loops like a bunch of voices on it, and it fills up the whole mix. And then he gets his voice and takes up the low end so you can make out what he's saying. It doesn't clash with the sample. And it's just this tinny triplet flow for ages. It's so fucking dull, and I roll my eyes so hard when that massive just what you gonna do? I'm fucking over it, man. I shrugged the song off immediately. Shit is ass, bro.
Seems like everyone's turning against him. Across the board, people are coming out the woodwork saying, "Oh,
I enjoy his songs."
Scaring the Host ass.
Oh yeah, no.
Lay Down My Life ass.
Lay Down My Life is not ass. Scaring the Host for sure, but Lay Down My Life.
People are saying
JPEG, I just think has been a bit of a weirdo for a bit. I like his music, but he's just a weird fucking guy. Very petty, just really immature in my opinion. And this Earl stuff is really funny. I'm assuming that's in your
favorite. That was.
I'm having a great time with that. Even though Earl as well is getting a little petty with the nobody copies you because your music's like rough and ugly. I was like, all right, a little bit, childish there, but I did enjoy his shit. Can't wait for your new album. Shit sounds really. That was really funny to me. And the Instagram story.
I mean,
but yeah, no, JPEG. Yeah, I found him to be a bit of a. I don't know, just just a bit of a frustrating sort of figure and just the way he carries himself. But I do enjoy his songs. I think he's a really, really cool producer. Unfortunately, Baby Girl is just everything I don't like about his production, just amped up in one song pretty much. And it also, you know, it's cool experimental rap. I guess I'm thinking, okay, maybe is the idea that this one's going to be really like commercial, like tongue in cheek, or is it like this is the really, really crazy one? And I hear this song and it's just such a basic idea of what a JPEG song is to me. I just found it so uninteresting. I just didn't care for it. And as like if I just remove all that, I'm just like as a song, I just don't think the actual song here is particularly interesting either. Like the best part for me was when the other voice comes in. I'm not sure if that was
that was JPEGMAFIA.
Yeah, JPEGMAFIA. That he had a nice like kind of flow to him. But yeah, that's really it for me, man. I didn't care for it. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead. What did you think, man? How are you feeling about all of this? Go ahead. You can.
I find it to be really interesting.
That's it.
That's it. No, it's just like everyone's turning up against him now. It's just really funny to see because he's enabled.
Well, I think it's because of him though. I don't think it's like necessarily like a big thing where everyone.
What's he doing wrong?
Well, I think we have the politics stuff, like him, you know, taking a picture with Ye with the birds and things.
Sure.
Like that's one thing.
That was addressed.
For me though, it's been dating back for a while. It's like when I was on Twitter, I just remember he would just seemingly like get into the pettiest arguments over anyone that had something bad to say about his music, and he would always kind of profile them as like neckbeard 4chan like white guy, even when they just said like, oh, that song, maybe they just got the sample wrong. And he would just block him and just like, and all of his fans were like, yeah, talk your shit, Peggy. And it just felt like he was really enjoying the spotlight of it. It just came off really arrogant and just like, yeah. And I don't know, it just put me off him a little bit. And then we had that whole thing, and then this Earl thing. Mm-hmm. Like he talked about Earl a little while ago, said how I'm not like these other guys like Earl, where they make the same song for years, which I think is rich coming from him. Because he's got a lot of songs that sound like the amount of memes you get where it's like typical JPEG song, like gunshots, like JPEG, like you think you know me. It's like stop acting like they don't copy me, you know, because they can't do what I do. It's like you've been mimicked and copied. Like don't act like you're above a type beat. And I don't know. Like, I guess part of it could be like a character, like he's trolling, but it doesn't seem like it's being presented that way very obviously to me. And regardless, it's still just a bit obnoxious. I know he seems like a bit of a weirdo to me, man. I don't know. Yeah, the music though, like that's just how I feel when I see him talk or whatever. That doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's like, you know, he's can do whatever he wants. He's like, I mean, I can.
He's a grown man.
Exactly. You know, I'm whatever. You know, I think this whole rollout presentation shit is corny as fuck. Like, it's just such a lame, childish idea of like hard, like leather and women all around me and guns. It's just like fucking hell. I know that he has a military background and obviously that can feed into it, but. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very interested in JPEG the guy. I'm interested in his music though. I do like his songs a lot of the time, and there's plenty of tracks on Lay Down My Life that I really enjoy. But yeah, if Baby Girl is to signify how this new album's gonna sound though, I'm not exactly expecting to love it. I'm sure I'll get a couple tracks I enjoy. But that's kind of where I'm at with JPEG. I'm definitely. He feels like a very different persona to Cornball's Veteran era. I feel like the way he carried himself was very different then. And he's always talking about, like, you see this on Twitter, you wouldn't say it in real life, like, super, like, aggressive. I know he's done that at shows. He's, like, started fights at shows. He's talked about, you know, dark times and stuff like that. It's hard not to see a lot of this and just think, like, you're right. Like, what you doing, bro? You know, that's how it was for me, at least. I feel like it's just sort of rippled and spiraled since I first sort of thought, like, you know, I thought, okay, why is he taking it all so personally? He's a bit weird. Because he always talks about how much he doesn't care about what anyone thinks, and yet every album is him moaning about haters. It's just like, Jesus, man. I don't know, man. He's weird. Yeah.
Fair enough.
You excited for the record though?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of room for error.
I think it's gonna be his worst album.
It's hard to get worse than Scaring the Hose. I don't know about worst.
It's hard to get worse than Scaring the Hose.
But potentially,
I mean, look, it has the potential. I think I agree with the general, like, what's the trajectory of him and the career and everything.
Yeah, sure.
Like, it definitely has taken a turn at a certain point, but I think that just comes with a lot of, like, maybe an ego thing. But then
it definitely comes off egotistic to me.
But he is that good, in my opinion. I think, like, there comes a point where like people are straight up like right now trying to discredit the shit that he's made in the last 6 years. Yeah. Which I mean,
no, I give him credit for carving out a very distinct sound for himself. I'll say that for sure. I think he's got one great album in Cornballs. I don't think he's ever made another great album personally. He's made some good ones, but I wouldn't say his output has been great enough to justify him saying I'm the king of experimental rap.
Well, that's obviously just the fucking marketing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I know.
But like part of him probably believes that.
Yeah, no, I think so too.
But then who would you place above JPEGMAFIA?
In experimental rap? By Storm, Clipping.
By Storm is just one album, bro.
But that one album is better than anything JPEG's done.
Which one? What?
By Storm. Yeah.
I mean, I'll listen to it, but
yeah, in my opinion,
better than fucking LP and fucking.
Yeah, I don't think LP's that good. LP's like a 6 for me. I think it's like
awesome.
Veteran and LP.
No one's gonna produce on it. Even on Scaring the Hose, no one's gonna produce a track like Garbage Pail Kids.
Thank God. Song's unbearable. I hate that fucking song. Yeah, no. I think that By Storm record is beautiful.
His approach to sampling and approach to
it's brilliant. Yeah. No, I think I said the sound he's carved out for himself is so distinct, and I applaud him for that.
And also writing as a rapper.
I think he's alright as a rapper. I don't think he's that good as a rapper. He's okay. I love his delivery.
Ex-military, bro.
I'm not interested in him as like a voice, as a perspective, really. But as a producer, I listen mostly for his production. I'm interested in his production because he was actually a huge inspiration on one of my records.
Yeah, no, the 2021 one.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah,
2020. I felt the best JPEGMAFIA could.
Yeah. No, that album. I was really inspired by JPEG. Just he's very comfortable in things not sounding particularly perfect. Like things can sound rough and glitchy in ways that anyone else might hear it and think, I need to patch that up. And I love that unfiltered nature, and it's just like because it's a testament to the boundlessness of hip hop. Yeah, you know. But so I always tune into his music because I want to hear what kind of ideas he cooks up. Because he's very one of one. I'll give him that for sure. But I just think overall he's just got a lot of middling output. I don't think his output's that consistent. Personally, that's just me. My personal opinion. And I think every record he's put out has been generally received as a great album. Yeah. So yeah, great. Yeah, no, fair play to him.
It's just standing on business. Like if
like I remember like those old interviews where he was talking about the inspiration, like I can't wait till Morrissey dies. He talked about how the James Baldwin shirt that he saw someone wear that inspired that, and like he just has so much hunger and passion and interest in like something for a greater good. But I feel like that has just evaporated from LP onwards, and I don't know. It's weird to see. It just feels like he's a different guy.
Well, he seems really antisocial.
Yeah, really. Yeah, definitely.
One just doing his own thing. There's one of the digs that Earl gave him was and I'll keep on making music with friends that I have, derogatory. And then it was, but like it does comment on his inability to form long-standing collaboration. No, I don't think. I don't know. I'll backtrack on that one because I heard the whole song with the verse. I don't know, but at least with Freddie, obviously we know about Freddie Gibbs, and then even he was instigating, which is the reason he even got on that Vultures project, because he was saying, "Oh, you're gonna work with these like bum ass producers and writers and like, he should be a happy-go-lucky guy or whatever, but he does have like collab, I don't know, I feel like." JPEGMAFIA public image wise is different to JPEGMAFIA the person.
Yes.
And I feel like
you're right.
People take a lot of the stuff that he puts out public image wise too personally, and they'll start saying the most outlandish shit, trying to like invalidate his whole output in the last 6 years as if it hasn't been on a better run than some of your favorite artists. Like let's just like keep it a buck hundred.
Keep it a buck hundred. Yeah. Double. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, at the end of the day, you don't know everything about a person, but yeah, I mean, judging by just the way he fucking carries himself, he seems insufferable. It seems like a nightmare to be around. But yeah, no, his output overall has been good. You're right. Even though it's not been always for me, I think the new single sucks. I think Scaring the Hose is awful. He's definitely has some stinkers in my opinion, but no, I do ultimately. I'm ultimately glad about the existence of JPEGMAFIA. I think what he's done is super commendable, and I think his sound is so exciting to listen to. Like, you never really know what you're going to get with a JPEG album. Like, I mean, as far as the sounds and the samples you're going to hear, he always throws in a few like surprises within the framework of his usual style. I guess the babygirl track just feels like it's so unimaginative. It just feels like it fits very snugly into his usual style and not much beyond that, you know.
Which is a fair criticism people have had.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm landing on it, honestly.
For me, though, I love the sample. I think my biggest critique of the whole song is the vocal mix on, like, it was really hard to pick out what he was saying. So I was trying really hard on that first listen. I'm sure it could be something that could be ironed out before the new album comes out.
Yeah, maybe.
But not maybe. He's he's done this.
I'm saying that maybe it could happen.
Yeah, true. It is a maybe. I can't say. I couldn't even say definitely what happened. Yeah. But he is, based on track record. He's like for Lay Down My Life, like, and also the remastered albums. He's gone back and done director's cut remasters for Scaring the Hose. So he definitely, not definitely, but yeah, he's definitely done that before. So there's a potential that he will revisit this track when the album's out in full context. Sure. And then I like the JPEGMAFIA hidden feature. Baby, what you gonna do? We do all that cash, and then into the verse. I think flow choice. People have already been onto the, like, all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, it's just a basic triplet verse structure. Like, what? When has everyone become so, like, fucking analytical about it? Like, if it sounds good, it sounds good, bro.
It doesn't sound good to me, man.
I don't know, man. He's flowing on it, and then, but obviously, like, I do agree in the sense that for a song,
I love a triplet.
For a single,
triplets are great.
I love a triplet.
I do. I love a triplet. I love the triplet. This triplet sucks. This triplet's awful. This is not the song that calls for a triplet. You've already got 400 voices in your beat. We don't need a super speedy, rapid triplet flow. It doesn't make sense. That's the reason that JPEGMAFIA sounds good, is because his flow is nice on this beat. His flow, the beat is already like a whole problem in itself, but he picks a flow that works on the beat. It's catchy.
Yeah, I mean, it does sound
JPEG,
a bit.
I'm immediately disinterested when you open your verse with ba ba da ba da ba da ba da.
I wouldn't say it.
It's dull.
It sounds crowded, but I wouldn't say it's ass. I would say, like, that could.
That's
be
fine.
Improved.
That's personal taste.
That could be improved with, I think, mixing the vocals.
If you don't mind it, that's cool. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are enjoying the track. I mean, that's personal taste. I think
I don't
part
really
of the reason
care too
I don't
much
like
about hearing
sure, that's fine.
The lyrics, yeah.
Like, one of the things I really didn't like about Scaring the Hose was just how high frequency the samples were. I found it really grating, especially when you have Danny, whose voice is quite shrill and squawky. I just don't think they work. I just want to turn it off. So that's something similar here. I think the vocal sample and the beat of Baby Girl is taking up the entire frequency bandwidth. Like, it's low, it's high, it's so present. It's the most present thing. And then you have to sort of slide in JPEG's voice. So he cuts out the low end, and I just think it sounds so awkward. And then on top of that, the flow he's doing isn't really interesting. It's a triplet flow, which is fine. Triplet flows, nothing wrong with triplet flows. Like, there's plenty of great verses that make really creative uses of triplet flows, and triplet flow in and of itself can make a song great. Here, I think it's annoying. I think that flow choice is really annoying, and that's why I like that JPEGMAFIA's verse or hook, because I think he finds a really catchy, interesting, bouncy rhythm within that beat that doesn't clash with it as much. So I think JPEG's just construction of the song here, it doesn't really agree with my taste. That's all. And I also think it's, for his standards, it's very dime a dozen. I feel like I've heard a lot of JPEG songs that are going for something similar, like tonally, emotionally. And I don't know.
No, I mean,
shrugging it off overall.
I think the approach to the album, based on this single, will be different.
Yeah.
To other albums.
For sure. Don't Rely on Other Men is pretty singular on that record,
Yeah.
And I think my favorite songs on any given JPEG record are normally a deeper cut too.
But it doesn't feel like, I think in the context of the album it will hit different because it's a track 2, and I think,
true.
I think also if the mixing's improved, I think like I think it's a surprise that I've gelled with it so much and I wanted to hear it again and again because it's it doesn't really feel like a single. It feels like a perfect track too, because I can imagine going off the first track if it like has an energy to it and then goes straight into the second track and you just hear this what you gonna do, and then just the whole, and that flies by. It's not too, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It does it feel like the most defined thing? No, it could feel like a leftover from the last era. But I mean, like, we don't know his full approach to this album yet, so I kind of just want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what.
I appreciate how charitable you are being.
It's not even just. I think just more of like a. I enjoy the song. I don't need to overthink it. I'm overthinking it because of other people being so goddamn critical. Yeah. Yeah. So.
As they have the right to be.
I mean, of course they have the right to be, because it's an opinion. They can voice their opinion, but it's. I think it's more corny just seeing the amount of people that are like, like it's just it's like generational switch up. It's just people saying just the most oddball shit,
really
comparing discographies and stuff,
from
and
my
saying,
perspective,
"Oh, Earl's music is so much better." Like,
from my perspective, it's not that much of a drastic switch up. I think it's been a gradual thing. I feel like I've seen this opinion of JPEG emerge more with time.
No, I feel they're just coming out the woodworks now, man. Like, I feel like Lay Down My Life for You
because of
got
the
beef. a lot of scrutiny.
No, because the beef is a catalyst for. But I've
to be able to voice.
Personally, I have seen this trajectory coming a while away. Like, this has been happening for a bit. People have been finding JPEG corny, like the memes and shit, like. Because he's the kind of guy to see a meme video taking the piss out of him.
It's a double thing. He doesn't give a like. He enjoys that because it feels like that kind of position in the industry. You know, to be the villain and that kind of and using that as a
shit like that.
Oh, it's so corny.
It's just so lame.
Nah, bro.
I don't know, man.
He wouldn't feel the need to do that if just people just weren't corny themselves. I feel like.
All right.
Because he could post anything, even if it's the best song in the world, and you still have people being.
I think it's like pretty not surprising why people don't fuck with JPEG, and I don't think it's like his fan base has remained there. Like people, like I still love Cornballs. Like, you know, people still love his music and stuff. I think he's gonna have people that are excited for his records all the same. But yeah, I mean, he's just been a bit annoying for a bit, man. So it doesn't really shock me. And Earl is like the most innocuous, untargetable. Like, he's not a problem at all. Why is he the one that he's saying like, I'm not like these fucking like Earl alchemists?
It's probably a deep reason behind the scenes.
Yeah, maybe it's some personal thing.
They were friends.
I've seen they have a picture together. But yeah, no, it could be some shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. Earl is just so far from being like a thing to point out as an issue. It just seemed really unprompted. And
so why are you picking on Earl?
Yeah, it was just weird. And then when he's doubled down on it with the Lucky thing, it's just like, what is this JPEG? Like,
yeah, because
he seems to just like starting fights and stuff. He seems like he's just a very confrontational guy, I guess, as he does with the shows, the Freddie Gibbs thing. You know, I don't know. He just comes off a little.
But that's what makes him him. Like, he's always been since day one confrontational. Since day one, fuck Drake type of thing. So
yeah.
So just when it ends up being artists that people think are like unproblematic or whatever, then everyone's like,
well, yeah, but that's different, isn't it? To saying fuck someone who's unproblematic is not the same as saying fuck someone who is problematic.
He's not saying fuck. He's just more of like it's just like it's the old style of like the competition, the kind of the beefing.
Right. I think our disagreement is I think the switch up you're describing is so warranted. It makes so much sense to me. I don't see how it's like a corny thing. It makes sense to me. Like, I mean, JPEG probably. You can't be shocked, like when he's, you know what I mean? Like he's the one blocking everyone that doesn't like his music on Twitter. He's the one that's like, you know, saying the shit about like he's inviting it, and maybe he's aware of that, and that's what he wants, and that's fine. But it's not like it's still just like something that's gonna result in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's self-inflicted.
Yeah,
it just makes it difficult being a fan. Was it predicted? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Should people be reacting to it like this? I don't know. It's just like falling. It's like rage bait. It's like falling for the rage bait, bro. It's like, come on, pull yourselves together, people. It's like he's been known to do this since day one. Yeah. And the people that get the most offended, but especially like whenever he calls out like a white people, is usually like it's just the funniest discourse to see the comments most of the time. Like, yeah, you can call them petty or whatever, but like, anyways, I am excited for the album regardless.
Sure, yeah, I'll be tuning in for sure.
Yeah, I'm optimistic. I mean, he's still delivering quality output, really solid verses, features. Yeah, he's still got it, man. Like, I can still come back to his feature on Nola, on the Kevin Abstract.
I think he's 100% got the capacity to make a song I will fall in love with.
And even when he, you know, even if people were to backlash against the single, like, he's not above it to change things.
Yeah.
He did this with Lay Down My Life for You, and people were like, oh, I don't really like you went down. I didn't like it too. But then the album version of the song, I was like, whoa, I love this.
Oh, the album version was much better.
But when that first came out, I was like, I don't like this at all. It was not in my rotation at all.
Sure.
So I don't know. I'm putting my chips in that. I think the final, the whole thing with the whole vision, the whole scope. I think it's going to be as great as the last few releases of his.
All right, nice. Yeah, I mean, sure. I can't say I'm not really anticipating it. I'll hear it when it comes. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'll hear it when it comes out, and I reckon I will enjoy a few songs off it. But yeah, Yeah, I've grown more hesitant, I suppose.
You've grown off JPEG Mafia.
Yeah,
It's just that's what it is.
That's, I think it was LP. When LP came out, I was like, I'm not fucking with this as much as Cornballs. I kind of realised maybe I'm not as into him anymore. It wasn't bad, but I was just like, I don't know. And then Lean Beef Patty came out. I was like, this is awful, man. I was like, shit, I think I'm off him. But then Lay Down My Life For You did bring me back. I enjoyed that. Didn't love it, but I enjoyed it.
Would you give that one?
I gave that 7 out of 10. Gave that a strong 7. Closer to an 8 than a 6. It was a strong 7.
With director's cut.
I don't think I properly listened to that, actually.
Really?
I heard the one with the Flume song, Cult Status.
Yeah, Cult Status.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't hear the other ones, though.
Damn. There's some really good ones on there.
Yeah, cool. Nice one.
That's what I was listening to in the car that one time. You asked me, what are you listening to? I showed you.
Sure. Oh, yeah. It was a song from... It was Michael was in the car.
Yeah.
I've been saying, actually, I would actually like to hear... Sorry. I would like to hear... an instrumental album from Jake.
It's like when you said, "Oh, I love JPEG Mafia as a producer," and I was like, "Where's the rapper? Where's the as a writer?" I was like, what?
Yeah, no.
It seems like you've taken a lot of pages out of him and his production and everything.
Yeah.
But he needs. Where's the flowers, man? Give him flowers to his.
I don't like him as a rapper that much. I think he's a little too kind of showy. I just don't find him that interesting. Like, he can have some cool deliveries, but I'm not interested. I don't know what to tell you.
That's sad.
Like, he's not a bad rapper. I'm not saying he's a bad rapper.
He holds his own.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad rapper, but I'm not as, like, enticed by his approach to rapping as his approach to production. I would love to hear an instrumental album from Rape It one day. That'd be cool. That's my... What are you talking about? Bro, it's just me. It's just what I like from J-Pal. I like his beats. Like, I reckon I'd love Scaring the Hose if it was just beats. If Scaring the Hose was just beats, I'd like... I think Scaring the Hose would be alright if it was just beats.
This is crazy. We best move.
Part of the reason the beats sound annoying is because there's so much with the vocals on top of it. It's like, shit, man.
Nah, bro.
No, Steppa Pig, horrible.
Do you think Earl Sweatshirt is better artist than Peggy?
100%, yeah. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time. So, JPEG's JPEG for me is like a currently active rapper that I enjoy. I think is good. Earl is like top 5 ever for me, personally.
What do you think about his output?
Earl's output, yeah. Today, these days,
yeah,
great. I love it. Really enjoy it. Some rap songs is a 10. One of my.
Do you think Peggy will get Earl to like bring more energy to his?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I think Earl's music.
Get the pen working.
I think Earl's music is so clearly where he's at in that moment. Very earnest.
Older.
And, yeah, I don't think he's as concerned with like rap competition. That's kind of the vibe I get from like an album like Live Laugh Love. You don't make something like that if you don't like just have something to say that you're, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I don't think so.
Kenny Mason new album Bulldog.
Yeah. No, I recommend him, man. I think he's really good.
He's got that kind of rock. There's a rock flavor in there.
Yeah. I love that kind of that punky.
Looking forward to it.
Emo sort of flavor. Yeah, really cool. Really enjoyed his album Angelic Hoodrat Supercut. I think that's a really good project.
Cool. Finally, this is... I've been waiting for this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yasin Bey, the Uncool Alchemist collab album is finally coming.
Oh, really?
It's being mastered.
No way. Yasin Bey and Alchemist. Damn.
That one's been in since for 2 years.
God, man. Alchemist's output has been mental, hasn't it? For the last, 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he is on it. He is... Can't stop him.
He's too creative.
Do you have a favourite Alchemist produced album? Of all the projects he's been doing, all the Larry Junes, the Body James...
Oh, probably the Alfredo.
Gibbs. First Alfredo?
Yeah, Alfredo.
Good shout, yeah. It's either, I think it might be that one for me as well, but I really like the second one he did, Bo Jackson with Body James. I think that's a really, really good one. Really enjoyed that one, and when that came out, it was heavy rotation.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, he's been brilliant, man. Yeah, really, really good output from him. But yeah.
Quadeca. It's been touring in Australia.
Yes.
It's been selling merch.
On his stories, yeah. We're going to get Life 1 soon, right?
Life 1 merch was... So we have the first bit of merch from this new era.
Interesting. It was just around the corner.
Selling a hoodie and shirt with the design.
Yeah, okay.
The hoodie has Life 1 and it has a picture of him as a kid with children's drawings. So...
Okay, sure.
Perhaps... I don't know, maybe what does that give you? Like that vibe, I think like youthful energy, freedom.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Boundless creativity.
Yeah, I think you did say you wanted this one to be more like fun.
Just like, fluid, loose, like just not overthinking the songs too much.
Tapping back into that childlike.
Oh man, if we get like a full album, like short and sweet, just like filled with.
That sounds fun, man. Yeah.
Just like super creative production and
great.
bangers.
The
bangers that he's made, like Guess Who.
Yeah. Really eclectic,
Shit, yeah. A lot of the stuff on the Scrapyard.
Yeah.
And some of the bonus tracks as well that haven't come out. Like
there's
a song called Mad at Me. That's really good.
Yeah, I know that one.
And then
there's also one that goes You're doing it quite like me. Is it like a rational ass? And then that one. Another compared to these guys. You know the one I'm about, right? No. Oh, that's good.
I'm not aware about this one.
It's from this video, the songs I'll never release video on YouTube.
Oh.
Yes, no.
I have them all. Yeah.
That's actually my favourite thing he's ever put out. Is that video.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
I love that project.
Yeah, the one. This one.
Say I do when it's done.
What a matter of me.
Yeah. Personality, here's some more clarity.
And then that one.
That's the one I was just talking about. That's the one I was just talking about.
This is mad at me.
Yeah, no, this is my favorite. That's my favorite Quadeca project.
Bro, it's vinyl bonus tracks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I listen to that a lot. Yeah, I really like that album.
That's all the news. Have we covered everything?
I feel like yeah. I mean,
the movies, the music.
The music.
Not much. I mean, for you, but I mean, what have you been listening
to? My shit. Exclusive. Oh, Michael Jackson as well. Because that movie is unfortunately a really good advert for his music.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did start spinning some MJ.
Would your mum want to see it?
She'd probably like it. Yeah. I think generally people are enjoying it.
Have you seen the videos of people dancing in the cinema?
I have. Yeah.
No, my mum was telling me about it.
Yeah, my dad told me about that. That's crazy.
Like, they're going to the Michael Jackson movie. and they're wearing the costumes. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. I've been really enjoying the new Lukeman album, SD3. That's really good.
Lukeman.
I think you might fuck with that. It's got some bit of Clams Casino in there, bit of old James Blake.
Whoa.
Really interesting, like.
This is a compilation?
Like a beat tape, yeah. It's a series of albums he's been doing. SD1, SD2, SD3.
SD Kid.
SD Kid, yeah. And this new one is probably my favorite of the series. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It just came out. Yeah.
Clams Casino.
Yeah, no, I think overall though, I've not really been listening too much. I'm working on my album. You know, so.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite a barren listening log, surely.
Oh, yeah, no, there's a little bit. The last one's alright. I mean, there's a lot of MJ in there. Aries is in there still,
ooh.
You know.
Subi
Club. Because I only log front to back listens. So Subi Club, the songs from it are still getting played, but the front to back, I've not heard it.
Man, I got to get to my... I have so many vinyl records that I haven't listened to.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
I got to listen to Older and Wiser, Lizzie McAlpine.
Oh, yeah,
and,
for sure.
There's also the album cover is like the better version of the Baby No Money one, where it's a guy on a mixing desk with saw blades in a beach. Do you know that album?
Mixing... Oh, Igloo Ghost!
Igloo Ghost, yeah.
You have that on vinyl?
Yeah.
Oh!
I have bonus tracks as well. It's going to be sick.
Oh!
It's just because the
place... That's my guy, man.
Oh, really?
Oh, have you ever listened to him before?
No.
My boy, as well. You are in for a ride, man.
I did mention to you a while back. I also have Arca Kick 4.
Oh, sure, yes,
so
you did mention
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good shit.
Sweet, man. All right, well, I think I'm happy to call it there, man.
Cool.
Yeah, shit.
A long episode.
How long you got?
You're gonna cut so many of the news sections.
I mean, I'll
Call of Duty movie. Man, fuck that shit.
I'll cut if there's like good moments to keep it.
Yeah, of course. JPEGMAFIA slander. Within get the statement out there, guys. I hate JPEGMAFIA. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
That's the title video.
No, bro. Wait until the album comes out, and then you can really go in.
Yeah. This is me.
So petty. Oh, it's so petty. No,
Raw, so petty.
Raw. She should just do a beat tape. I don't like that, man.
I mean, I'm not saying that I don't want him to rap. I'm just saying, like, if in the world where he did do an instrumental project, I'll be like, oh shit, I want to hear that. I'm just saying, like, that'd be cool to hear just alongside the other shit. You know, that'd be cool to see. Just to hear what that sounds like, how that forms, how that comes together. But yeah, anyway, that's the episode. We're done.
Outro music.
See why you fuck with JPEGMAFIA. Hey, alright.
That's gonna be my album.
New album title.
2027.
You on the cover art.
It's coming out, guys.
You on the cover art.